We want to make sure video games is the center of the things that we're doing because we're nerds with no lives.
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
I'm not.
I also don't know how to read.
I am a nerd. I don't have one life. I don't need to get a life. I have many lives. Okay, let's move on.
There we go.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh my god.
Look at my luscious hair.
You look like a hair.
So what game are we talking about now?
Hey guys, we played nothing.
Oh my god.
We've given up.
Yeah, we've given up. This is the end.
This is the.
We hate video games.
Oh yeah, and then we do like the end of installing.
Part 3 is over.
Oh,
uninstalling. Oh my god, dude, that has to be in the last episode. If whenever we end this, we gotta call it like
and
uninstalling.
it's just one person because we all stop being friends with each other.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, it's over. God, look at all this fat shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you decided to do the product placement on the episode.
But it's like it's not even
on the recap or not actual product placement because we're not getting paid. Now you just made it inaccessible for everyone.
Yeah, you also just like ruined all the cookies.
No, I didn't.
Let's just keep the food there. It's fine. We're not getting paid by anybody here.
I hate all of these products unless you pay me.
Yeah, true. Okay, we should get into it. So hello, installers.
Hola.
This is episode 20 of our podcast. Close to a year. I feel like
I don't know exactly when this goes up, so not quite a year. Probably.
It's been like 10 months.
Early September, right?
Yeah, I think.
We do have technology.
10 months ago.
10 months ago.
So this video came out
August 12th.
The actual episode came out
September 3. Okay.
So yeah, 10 months.
So, this will come out. This will come out like probably like
July 14th. You know.
No.
July 15th. You know.
Actually, this might come out a little bit closer to the end of July.
I was just gonna say, did the other episode even come out?
No,
that's just like there's no way.
MGS2.
We would be like anachronistic.
Yeah, MGS2 didn't come out yet because I'm being lazy. But
spoilers if this somehow goes up first.
No, it won't. It won't. I promise. MGS2 will come out.
This will come out in like.
Would have already been out.
MGS2 has come out already, and you should go watch that. Anyway, we're gonna do something else for a year or whatever, but this is episode 20, which I thought, it's a pretty big milestone considering how we've been like semi-consistent.
Yeah, we're in the double digits now.
We've been in double digits for at least.
Or doesn't know how math
works. Okay. Anyway,
I failed calc 3 times, brother.
20 episodes. It's a pretty big milestone for us because we're all very busy people. We all have different schedules, and we have still somehow managed to pump out 20 official episodes, obviously with the slop, the like surrounding slop of Call of Duty, like the random Call of Duty video, and then we had a Faith playthrough.
I wouldn't consider the Faith one slop.
It's definitely not slop. The Faith one's definitely not slop, but the Call of Duty videos are bad, whatever.
And some unforeseen slop.
Yeah.
Unreleased
slop. Like we have Lost episode already. We have Lost Media.
Oh yeah.
As a joke one day, we have the footage, right? We should
use AI to auto dub us and see what happens.
Oh yes, we should. We should definitely do that.
Anywho, I was thinking like just redub it and just like
no, because we don't know what we said.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's the
should
funny part.
AI will do a better job at lip reading than us.
Anyway, 20 episodes. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I would like to say congratulations to everyone here.
Thank you to whoever is watching this, if anyone.
Thank you to whoever's watching.
I think there's like 3 people.
And I personally want to say is I really enjoyed this podcast doing it with you guys.
It's been fun.
I would say before this, I mean, like my biggest problem with video games was just I never finished. So it's like, I don't know, like I would just start video games and I would never finish them and whatever. So actually even doing this podcast just made me like video games more. I don't know what it was. I just kind of stopped liking video games at some point, or just like didn't care about them too much.
I know there was like a good while where you're just kind of replaying
Skyrim.
Yeah,
it was Skyrim. I was stuck in Skyrim and I refused to leave. there was some depression going on, but other than that, like I wouldn't even play other video
Yeah,
games.
and depression manifests into Skyrim playthroughs.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an abusive relationship between me and Skyrim. I will punch Todd Howard in the face whenever I can just to gain back some kind of control over my life. I'm rambling. So, well, before we get into it, because the plan is we're going to go through the videos that we have out, the podcast episodes, and then we're just going to talk about the video games again to see if there's anything we would like to talk about, or if there's any kind of like hindsight stuff that we missed, and we didn't play them again. So like
We run through all these games.
We weren't supposed to.
yeah. We're everything that we're gonna say is purely from memory. I know Kenji said he has some stuff to say, but before we get into that, I wanted to talk about the games we're playing right now. What are we playing now, boys?
Well, mine's right there.
Kenji is playing a Kojumbo game.
Yeah, I'm playing the newest Kojumbo swap.
Kojumbo Slop.
And he disassociates whenever he plays it.
Yeah, I do lose track of time while playing Death Stranding 2, which is very rare for me.
Yeah.
I think in general, I usually am very aware of me.
Time.
Yeah.
When playing. But you like the game.
Yeah, I don't normally play job simulator games.
Yeah.
But I love the first Death Stranding, and this is just better in pretty much every way, I think.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I wanted to ask before we started the video game stuff. What did you guys want to? Did you guys want to say anything about 20 episodes in for our podcast?
I think it's good that we made it this far.
Yeah.
I do like that. It gives us an excuse to. I mean, it's the whole point of the podcast, right? Like to force us to play games that we otherwise wouldn't play.
Yeah.
And I think it does this experience has done a good job of kind of helping me realize what I like about video games and why I like video games.
And you can articulate them better, I feel, because you have to think about it rather than just the slop we say on Discord occasionally.
Just like shit talking every game.
Yeah,
just
we
being
would
miserable
just shit talk
all the
about
time.
games. What about you, Ariel? How do you feel 20 episodes in?
I like that we've been hanging out in person more. I think
That's true, yeah. We've been.
That's like my biggest joy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. I'm being forced to play video games. I don't think I would have ever tried on my own.
Now, Ario's a big book snob.
This is gonna be
like he hates video
There's
games.
no context for the viewers, but I'm gonna force feed him Long John Silver's.
Whenever we start getting spit-off content.
Nobody gets it. There's no context for here, but it is related to what he said about video games. I'm gonna force feed him Long John Silver.
I think there's enough Long John haters that I think they understand what you mean by that.
He's a hater, but he hasn't even tried it. Joshua Weissman likes Long John Silver's.
Joshua Weissman's not real. You just made that person up.
I haven't seen that video, so I cannot verify.
He likes it.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Specifically the chicken.
I don't
chicken
hold a strong opinion either way.
I think I'm the most closed-minded when it comes to video games.
Yeah, Ario's a bigot, actually.
Video games?
No. Yeah. I was very open-minded in everything else except real life.
Certain people.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising. I kind of thought Kenji would have been a little closed-minded. Because I felt like you had a more clear vision of what you like.
I think he does, but
I think about what my favorite things are, sure, but not. I think I can appreciate other things.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't normally gravitate and try it out myself necessarily.
True.
Yeah, I do be forming opinions about things before I try them. And
why do you do that, Ariel? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck the video game. Why do we? Let's get into you, Ariel. Why do you do that?
This has actually been this whole experiment. It's just been for a psychological analysis of you, Ariel. I'm sorry, we have to spoil it. We're gonna save it up for episode 100.
Yeah,
but,
none of this was real.
This was shit.
We're just trying to figure out why you are the way you are.
I don't know, because I feel like I have a good grasp of what I like, and based on the description people give of these games, I've come to think that
a lot of
I
these
would not like it.
descriptions that Ariel talks about are colored usually in a way that's negative
Yeah.
toward the thing.
That is true.
It is part of me thinks that it's kind of whatever opinion you hear first. I feel is what you think about a thing. Usually, Ariel screwed up the audio again.
That's fine. I can cut it out.
Ariel,
I
once
say
again,
that, and I never do
once
it.
again sabotaging the podcast as he likes to do.
I mean, it's fine to have stuff, but like opinions and whatever, and
I
your
don't.
own tastes. But like I think I'm pretty vocal about the things I hate. But like I will still, I'll still play it because there's got to be stuff that I like about certain things that even though I don't like. Like at some point I tell myself I'm gonna play God of War. Even though
The reboot one.
the
not
reboot,
first.
God of War, and this is gonna be a spicy take for a lot of the normies out there. I don't like that game.
Yeah.
No, fuck, that game sucks.
I also do not
that game
like
sucks.
that game.
Sorry, Sony ponies.
I do not. Well, to be fair, I do not like most Sony games in general. So I don't.
You love Kingdom Hearts 2
That's not a
Redux.
Sony game.
You like Spider-Man? Do
That
you
is
like
true.
Spider-Man?
I like it. I thought it was all right. It's
Yeah,
not my
okay.
favorite thing. Like
It's alright.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah. Anyway, well, how about the podcast? You like
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
We
no,
hang
I
out
like it
more?
because again, it's been forcing me to play games. Like I don't think I'd ever would have tried.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just gonna zip this up. I feel
Oh, keep talking. You don't need to.
okay.
You don't need to get
I
sidetracked.
would never,
already
I
with
would
that
never
stuff.
tried MGS, and Kenji's gonna keep making me play stealth games. He's very much said he's gonna put Ghost Recon.
No,
I thought you said you were.
I was gonna put Splinter Cell.
Oh, right.
Also,
Yeah.
you already played Ghost Recon.
I did
Have
play
played
Ghost Recon. He's gonna put.
And you liked it even.
I did like. I did like it. I think a lot of times we don't do the stealth good.
We try.
We try.
Yeah, that's the part
and
I don't like.
So, I mean, I think the whole thing is that we play games that we don't usually play and still try to find some value in them. Just trying to be a little more open minded towards certain things,
Yeah, I think.
which I guess you're incapable of.
Ariel hates old things, like old music. Anything before current year, Ariel hates.
That is not true.
That is the most true.
That is-
You're right. Everything before next year, you hate.
I feel like
You
there's.
haven't found anything you like.
I feel like there is a year that you're like anything before and after this you're like you hate or something.
I feel like.
Well, anyways, we're talking about music now. So
Yeah, we're talking.
this is going back to Ariel's like way of thinking.
I think.
But-
I try to. I think from other people's perspectives, right? I try to see why they'd like it, and I accept that they like it, right? It's just for
That's not
You made
how
a
you
face.
come across in private conversations.
that
at all.
is true. I typically, I don't. There is a certain group of people who play video games that I quite
Oh, he's
dislike.
being racist again.
It's not.
Asians.
What the fuck?
That's Ariel. He's using us as like,
he thinks
a
he can
cover.
say it because
he's like, hey, I have Asian friends. He can be just
There is
racist.
a certain political group that plays video games that I do not like, and I'm very much more open about disliking those people.
So I'm like,
well, we come to establish that I don't play video games. I don't play video games that I don't like.
why do you have such a vitriol for some of the games that we've played?
Ariel plays Call of Duty sometimes.
That's true.
That is true. Would you say vitriol? I think MGS.
Yes.
I kind of went
no,
off.
No,
and
you are very vitriolic towards certain things, and it
So
seems
one of the
very
highest praised
targeted.
games of all
But also,
time.
it seems
We don't talk about it on the podcast.
especially targeted. I feel like to the games Kenji recommends.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like you have it out for him or something. That's what it feels like sometimes. Anyway,
it's his favorite game. Favorite game series is very much something I don't enjoy. I think I'm more comfortable like saying that to my friends, like people I'm comfortable around.
Or if you give it MGS 3 anything less than a time, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, Kenji, my mind already.
Well, I might as well start now. I'm changing this to a live stream.
Oh my god, no.
anyway,
Anyways,
The podcast is cool.
podcast is cool. I think actually playing it and coming to I think I do come on too hard onto like things
That's
can
disgusting.
I think I am too I think early because this happened with MGS1 and I think I do regret like saying some of the things I have about MGS1 because I think I think I just like I think I let my dislike of the gameplay too much affect just my overall attitude to the game. Well, yeah, my overall attitude to the whole entirety of MGS1. And thinking back on it, I think I do very much
Let's save that for when we get to MGS1.
right.
Overall, we just established that Ariel's very close-minded, and me and Kenji are just better than him.
I think also generally, at least so far, I've been trying to recommend like older games.
Yeah.
And not like I guess media literacy is like not the correct term, but like sort of like the same way like,
Video game literacy.
not
Like there's
video, not literacy.
no, I know,
think
but
is
it's like the way you have to kind of play the game, I feel, right?
Yeah,
It's like you kind of have to get into how games were designed back then.
yeah,
I feel,
and
know?
that's part of it. Yeah, also like the context, yeah, like playing it under the context of which
Yeah.
it came out,
It came out, yeah.
and like just the significance of those games.
And I don't know about you, but I think as I've gotten older, I can't really put up with like older game jank as much.
I never like
I'm kind of. I feel like I'm in the middle between these two. I feel like I prefer newer games, but I can always adapt to older stuff.
I tend to like games that are very frustrating.
Yeah, that's not me.
So like
So-
this is just like a different kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
But also like I don't know. I used to play a lot of Eurojank games, so it's just like I don't really mind if it's like a little weird or clunky.
Yeah, I think I very much want like at least control wise things to be as smooth as possible. I don't mind, I guess. I think if I grew up with it, like I just don't mind it as much.
Great. So that was very all over the place.
That was over.
In
the place.
conclusion-
you're making baseless accusations against me.
In conclusion, thank you guys for watching 20 episodes. I want to congratulate these two because doing this podcast is very enjoyable. And despite how Ariel thinks about video games, I feel like we are all learning valuable things about games we don't like even. And that's the point. So, with that being said, Kenji is playing MGS3.
What?
Kenji's playing Death Stranding 2. You were in the middle of talking about Death Stranding 2.
I like it a lot.
Kenji likes it a lot. I think I asked you before, but you said is your game of the year so far.
I mean, I don't know what else came out this year, so like I like it's kind of by
Yeah,
default.
Yeah, that stupid game Expedition 33.
I didn't play that one.
Yeah,
like
Monster
I only
Hunter is
played
kind of
Monster
a
Hunter,
mess.
and I don't really.
No, I do consider it.
I don't.
Expedition 33 kind of stupid. Oops.
Oh.
I
Anyway,
like it, but I think
it's overhyped. People overhype it. Anyway,
I can see it.
Ariel,
I've been playing.
what are you playing? I know what you're playing. I don't want you to talk about it, but no, don't talk about that game. Talk about the other one. No, Ariel, no. Stop it.
Well, you ask. I feel like this is like,
I'm playing like 2 games.
and you're just gonna talk about one.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
I'm lying. I'm gonna talk about both of them.
Okay, what the fuck?
All right, fine. Talk about it. Fuck. No, what are you pulling out your phone for?
Well, I got-
Stop.
That's not gonna pick up on
That's
camera
not gonna pick
at
up on
all.
camera. Stop
It
it.
doesn't matter.
I'm
It's
gonna
not even
dox
focused.
you.
You
can see
I'm
it.
gonna
It's not
dox
even
you.
focused.
I'm gonna put your phone number out there, Ariel.
It's gonna say it. Yeah.
Now we got copyright struck. We're gonna.
We're dead. They're gonna kill us.
I'm gonna. Okay, I've been playing.
Ariel-
You want to talk
Sabotage.
about? I'm
I'm
gonna.
not gonna talk about it a lot.
No, go ahead, talk about it because I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna be like it's just gonna be saying Uma Musume. I'm gonna name drop it. Fucking sucks. And anybody who plays that game needs to remove themselves from society.
I feel so. We were just went on about how I feel like it's rarer for you, but like you get intense with it, brother.
I feel like no. The difference is I'm right.
Okay.
That's the you know what I mean. So-
Okay, whatever. Small touch. I've been playing Uma Musume. I'm a Psy Games person. I like their
I'm
stuff a lot.
sorry.
They made some great games.
Really?
That's they have.
All right, whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I like Psy Games. That's why I got into it. I was before the fucking all the craze about it. Anyways, the other game I've been playing is 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I've been
Weeb slop.
yeah more Weeb Slop. I've been meaning to try it for quite a bit.
That's a JRPG.
Strategy RPG. It's by the guy. I think the writer of Zero Escape and Danganronpa, and has like the art style of Danganronpa.
I know nothing about that game. I know.
Yeah,
you talked. First time I heard about it is when you started talking about it, and I'm like, I have zero idea what that is.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it's very divisive on.
Do you like it?
I like it. Or 100 Line, I like it. Danganronpa, I also like, but it's one of those games that it's very easy to just kind of clown on, which I get. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's a lot more story focused than I'm used to. It's gonna double the audio.
That is never doubled though. Every time I've done it, somehow I don't know. Whatever.
What I'm gonna say, it's a lot more story focused than I'm used to, which it's something I very much, I guess I've gone on the record to say I don't like as much. I don't know, the main gameplay, it's just the strategy RPG part of it is I generally like.
Is it like a Fire Emblem or like a Final Fantasy Tactics or
It's one of those, yeah. It's not like Fire Emblem.
XCOM?
No, way far. It's like far away from XCOM. I think XCOM is a lot better as a game, but
Arc the Lad, Twilight of Spirits.
I have never.
Now I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
You're
about.
saying words to me,
Is
brother.
that even an S?
Has anyone listen? Please tell me there's Arc the Lad enjoyers out there.
Is
There has
that
to
an
be.
SRPG?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. It's a a PS2 game. I think there's other games in the series, but I think it's called Twilight of Spirits. I could look it up. I'm not going to. Anyway,
Yeah, anyways, the strat like I would say the strategy RPG part of it's like kind of not really that hard, and also not really as interesting. For like the games I typically like in that genre. And
is this a full price game?
yeah, it's like it was like
see.
$60.
That's
So it's
crazy.
not like
Auto
a-
never buys those.
Yeah, it's true.
You paid full price?
It was on summer sale, but it was like
Oh.
it came out like a couple months ago, so it was like 55.
Oh, gotcha. That's why I'm like, usually like you mentioned Danganronpa, and so I kind of thought maybe this was like an offshoot or something, so it's like a little cheaper. I don't know. I in my head, like a full price game is like a at least like a 20+ hour game. Not all the time, obviously, but it's like
Yeah,
for
I like-
RPGs
yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah, so it's been like the main campaign is about 20 hours, or like 15, depending on how fast you read. The gimmick with this one is that you do, spoilers, you do it all over again, and now there's like a whole bunch
Actually,
of
what about, Kenji didn't get this deep into Death Stranding 2 when he
Yeah,
was talking
okay.
about his section. I'm just
well, you cut him off prematurely.
I feel like I asked you, and then you said you liked the game.
Yeah, like
That's
I'm
kind of
not.
usually what I was. What
Yeah.
I was
I mean,
trying to get at.
I would hope
Right,
whenever
right.
we get into longer form games that I would put Death
Yeah.
Stranding eventually. Like, I don't know.
Anyways, I feel like this is like you getting the fucking cane and just yanking me, or like the move along. So
You're turning up the applause
Yeah.
in the audio mix.
Well, we're 24 minutes in.
right.
I already fucked up the intro. I wanted to have like a little more coherency in the intro, and then that just didn't, because you ramble, but also I ramble. I'll tell I'll admit. But
Anyways,
then
I liked it. I like both the games I mentioned.
yeah, I don't like weebs.
It's true.
Anyway, I'm playing Metaphor.
Jesus.
Oh god. Okay, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I'm playing 2 games.
He's playing Skyrim, and then he's playing.
I think he's always playing Skyrim. That's
Yeah,
not,
that's my default.
you don't have to say that.
No, I actually don't uninstall it now at this point. I have like my mods and stuff, and I just don't. I have like 300 gigabytes of mods, and then I just
You just have the Skyrim drive.
yeah, and then I never delete it, because every time I delete it, I always go back and install the same stuff.
That'd be a
anyways.
good use of a NAS, actually. Like,
What?
buy,
Really?
like buy your own NAS with like different mod installs of Skyrim,
Oh,
and just like copy it to your computer.
oh,
Whatever
that's
you want.
actually. That is when you know if I'm
Off the deep end.
Yeah, because I'm buying. How much was this? This is
Well,
like a cheap one too.
Yeah,
right?
it was like, well, the NAS itself was cheap. The drives were not cheap.
Oh right, like how much would I for this stupid Skyrim idea? You think like $500 would be okay to have?
Probably go less than that. Yeah.
Okay, well no, okay, so I'll spend about
Unless-
$500.
Yeah, you could use it for stuff other than
I guess
that.
depending if you want SSD. 'cause-
Don't fucking do that.
I would.
That's insane amount of money.
Anyways, that's dumb. What was I saying? Oh, right. So I'm playing two games. One is MGS3
The
Master Collection,
version.
and I'm doing that because we just did MGS2 as like the podcast episode, and then MGS3 like Delta is that what it's called?
Yeah.
is coming out next month. And Kenji mentioned he's not going to put MGS3 like Master Collection on the pod, so it's like
Ariel always complains about everything I like, so I'm gonna put a thing I don't know if I like.
so.
instead.
Yeah, so I just decided, I'll play it, because why not? It seems kind of weird to kind of do a trilogy or whatever and then just stop at 2.
two-thirds.
So I'm doing that. It's okay. So far, I only got to the part where I got to the warehouse. I don't know if after the wheel guy in the wheelchair. We were on the call.
Yeah.
So that's how far I got into it for MGS people who played. So far I think I still like 2 better. I want my radar back.
Like 5 didn't have a radar.
Did it not?
No.
Yeah, but then
It was-
I felt like
the Soliton radar was like a new invention.
I feel like it was a lot easier in terms of stealth.
Yeah. That's
Anyway.
why I didn't find it as interesting.
Yeah, listen, bro. That's why. Anyway, so that's one game, and so I mean, it's fine. It's MGS3, or yeah, it's MGS. I like. I think I like 2 better. And then the other game I'm playing is Metaphor Refantasio.
Is that a real word?
I
Maybe.
don't think so. I think I like the game. I would say it hooked me pretty early on.
You like other Atlas?
I like
games.
Persona, and then I want to say I like SMT3 Nocturne, but I haven't really played a lot of it. I tried SMT5 Vengeance on PC, and then I just saw I knew it was more Japanese high schoolers, but then I saw it and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how much you like modern Atlas, actually.
I mean, I play Persona.
That is true.
Like I'll play the Persona games.
There's like other Atlas games.
Yeah, I don't like Atlas.
You just like Persona. And
I do like
that's it.
Persona, and Metaphor is good. I like the art direction, a lot of the effects. Like it's very clean. It's kind of artistic.
There's like
and-
that style, that Atlas polish and like.
Yeah,
style.
it seems very polished. And then I think what really got me was like the kind of fluidity between like the overworld combat moving into like the turn-based stuff, and then like it's very like the transition I thought was really cool. Like it's super. It's also high fantasy. I'm a big fan of high fantasy, and they're not high schoolers, which is awesome.
Because they didn't have high school back then.
Yeah, they didn't have high school back then. They're
there's-
actually all illiterate. It's kind of crazy. Actually, no,
There's
that's
like-
a
there's
book
like-
is a very big part of,
picture
of the
book.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Unfortunately,
It's like one of the 2 non-high schooler Atlas games.
yeah. So I think I like it, but then some Atlas writing, I got to a point where it's kind of showing itself, and I'm starting to not like it as much.
Do you know if that's like a localization thing or if it's actually like that?
I can't imagine, like, the thing that I'm complaining about, I can't imagine is being just a localization issue.
Okay.
I think it's just it's the writing. Because it's an event that I'm thinking about, less than dialogue. So yeah, those are the 2 games I'm playing. I was playing Stellar Blade, but then Steam sale happened and I bought games. Yeah, so that's what we're playing. Now, 30 minutes in,
We can get on to the
We
main
can
topic of the
get
podcast.
into the real reason, like the big celebration milestone for now installing episode 20. Damn, what a mess of a first half.
put a
maybe.
chapter or
I'm
something.
gonna put a chapter
Okay.
because it's just I'm gonna put like the big because it's just yapping. It's just yapping.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, it's a podcast. All it is
I mean that's
yapping.
true,
supposed to
but
be
it's like
structured, yeah.
yeah, we try to have some kind of structure, but then it just never happens.
Yeah, it's-
Anyway, in conclusion,
video games are cool.
video games are cool, and congratulations, guys, for 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to talk about how, just structurally, we've changed. We added stuff, and then
Yeah.
but maybe we could talk about
Oh yeah,
that
we
during.
can probably just bring up our first episodes.
Yeah, so let's start actually, and actually, we won't show all of it, obviously, but I think can you full screen YouTube, and then we'll just show ourselves reacting to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is
Oh yeah, so I'm
our
yeah, so go back
announcement
here.
of the
So this
podcast.
is our announcement of the podcast, and this is
Yeah, I remember when we started it, because I think we said we wanted to get something out there immediate, when we started having
just
our
like
idea.
sort of commit ourselves.
also the name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
because I thought did you come up with it?
yeah, but we were like
We were
Going
brainstorming.
through-
yeah,
a
brainstorming, and
Um,
I think the fear was kind of unfounded that just in the week time it would just
I thought it was important though, because I feel like we talk about a lot of things.
I never do it.
Yeah.
Fair.
So I feel like part of that fear was very important.
Of just
So-
just doing it.
Yeah, and
We had I think yeah, you're right. We didn't have 3 mics. We had 2.
we had the road
Two
stuff.
lapels.
Yeah, 2 lapels.
And no, that's it. We had 2. I was mic'd. And
Yeah.
Kenji would
And
just
Kenji would do that.
yeah.
Ah, boy.
the audio was very scuffed.
Episode 0. But I like introducing the non-stalling
I also
podcast.
didn't know how to set up OBS correctly, so the camera was
By the
not
way-
the right resolution.
2 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Let's go full screen us. We've seen this already for
That's
the
the
people.
amount of a single.
And then so no, go back to the OBS because
yeah, what did you wanna-
no, just us here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure what you meant by the timestamp.
No. Oh no. So I want to say that was a 2 minute and 55 second video.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how long it took us
Oh, that was like over
to
an hour,
record?
right?
Yeah, it was
so
over
dumb
an hour.
we were just just doing multiple takes, and then we just kept
we just were very uncomfortable with the camera
uncomfortable with the camera, uncomfortable just talking.
and just talk which is weird because it's there's 3 of us. And we really should just be talking to each other.
Also,
but I think it was the fact that it was an introduction video.
Yeah.
It had to be hello YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah. It was just weird. It was just
It had to
bad.
be a lot more focused than usual, even for now.
Yeah. But I want to say I want to give props to you guys because I don't know if I'm tooting my own horn. I feel like early, I just remember editing and it was almost because I'm a yapper.
Yeah.
I'm a yapper, so it's I felt like I was kind of taking up a lot of space, and so I really want to give props to you guys because over time, you guys have really taken up your own space, and then you had things to say, and then it's I feel that we've just gotten better because I gotta be honest, the past 2 episodes that I've done, and maybe even others, it's I've done very little cutting. I remember early on, I felt like we had quite a few dead air, dead space, and stuff, and I had to.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dead space! You want to make that joke? I had to
My
cut
bad.
out stuff and really just kind of make sure we have coherent thoughts and sentences. But now I've kind of not had to do that too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the MGS2 episode that's gonna come out or has come out already.
That you've already edited.
That I've
Yeah.
already edited. Well, I did because Ariel did the audio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't I might have cut one part out to shorten it or whatever, but the rest is just raw footage. I got to be honest. And I had that thought. I was we're getting good. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting good at talking. Maybe not so much the structure, but we're getting better at talking.
Yeah.
So that was episode 0. Did we want to talk? Oh, you know what? I want to show just a little bit. We'll cut back to episode 0.
Oh,
That's not
that's
it.
the wrong tab.
Good thing you didn't have anything open.
Are we in the right? No, we're not. Can you go back to the beginning and then pause right here?
That was like the one time you've done that.
Yeah, we never
I've
did that.
never done this again because it was too much work.
Even the right Twitch?
Is it?
No, because I have the
For you?
Yeah, I have the Kenji, not Genji. What? It's not even the right Twitch. That's like one of my like alt accounts or something. That's good. I mean, I don't stream. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's why I'm
so-
like, we don't. This was before when I was streaming like pretty
Yeah.
consistently. Oh, I don't even.
Yeah, you stop streaming.
No, because we're just
You
covering.
can't see
It
it.
doesn't matter.
fine.
Just imagine what you see for Kenji. There's one for me.
I mean,
and
this is on YouTube. They can just go to the channel and click on.
that's true. Anyway,
it's like
yeah.
the first second of the video.
So yeah, this whole thing was just us cobbling together what we wanted for this podcast. It was such a mess, and then editing wise, like I didn't really like. I still don't really know what I'm doing when I'm editing, but this one even more so. So yeah, that was bad. You guys want to say anything? Oh, this was the birth of installers.
I said it as a joke.
It was
and I-
Ariel.
Yeah, I said it as a joke.
His fault.
It's
It is
Ariel's
my
fault.
fault.
It is. It is absolutely your fault.
I said it as a joke, and I thought that'd be the last of it. And then Angel kept bringing
Okay.
it back.
It's my fault because, but it's like, what else do we say? I don't know what else we say, especially when we go hello everyone. I don't like saying hello everyone. It just seems very boring.
Hello,
Installers is cringe.
It's stupid.
And if we ever get to the point where we have merch to make money, I would advise our audience never to purchase anything that we ever put out that says installers because you're gonna get bullied. Let's be honest.
You're gonna get bullied. You're gonna get beat up.
Yeah, and you would probably deserve it. Anyway, also this is back when I had the depression beard. And I had the suit there. Anyway, you guys want to say anything about the video?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier I fucked up the resolution,
resolution?
on the camera.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, we've been filming on the same camera the entire time.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it by.
The quality? You think
I
there was
think
like
this
a
bled into the actual.
Yeah,
Yes,
episode, right?
yes, it did.
The first
It did.
episode, yeah, and audio wise, I'm pretty sure I remember it being bad. I don't know what it was with the Rode, like the because those mics were like pretty expensive and pretty
Yeah,
decent.
like the
Yeah.
mics themselves were fine. Like just
I think I think just the
the way we had things
it's picked up too much of the room, which
Yeah.
made it like echo a
which is
lot.
why we have these thingies.
Yeah, this thing, and then like these mics are like better at not
Yeah.
picking up echo.
Even though that's like what, 200 some bucks
And
or
these are all
something?
30.
$300.
Yeah, these were $30. What are you doing? Did you do anything with the Rhodes mic?
I gave that to my dad.
Oh, I
He's
see.
gonna use it for something.
Okay, well that's good. At least those are. What did you bought them for yourself, right? Personal use?
Yeah, I was gonna use it for some. Or I was using it for.
Discord?
Yeah.
That's a little funny to use for Discord.
Because like I always had the worst mic, so I was like, oh, it's better than the headset mic,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
and I was still able to move around because I like to keep things as wireless as possible because I don't want to move the camera because we're never gonna get this shot again. But
Yeah.
this room is not good for an all wired setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's no way to have XLR wireless.
And then for the
whatsoever.
podcast, we have all wired.
I know how to do it. I'm gonna have
God.
a mic over there,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna have us, and then we're gonna play back via speaker 2 pointed at the computer.
What the hell?
No, I'm making a joke because there is wireless.
Yeah.
I'm a big wired
But
guy.
that's fucking
I believe,
expensive.
It's expensive, and I believe in wire supremacy.
The things I'm a couch gamer.
That is a very you're a few letters away from
also
from another thing.
Ariel says that as he has his wireless telephone.
Oh my god, that's
my
so
God.
true.
There's wires inside the telephone, Kenji.
It could be wires outside also.
That's true.
You can always have more.
Anyway, episode 0. What did you guys think of the game?
There was
I
no
like-
game.
I
There was
liked
no
our game because
Do you guys
I just
remember?
went on vacation.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the fucking joke you did, and then
No.
okay, it's not gonna hit because there's no audio playing, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyone watching, go watch episode 0. It's probably our worst video, but there's a joke there. I thought it was very funny.
I think as a video.
Because you were like, you know what else is difficult? And I was
Oh.
like, I made
Ninja
a,
Gaiden Sigma.
yeah, but then he was like, Raid Shadow Legends, and then I said it, and he almost broke down, and I had to edit it out. Anyway, I kept the Ninja Gaiden Sigma part.
Speaking of
Ninja
Crazy
Gaiden
that, yeah,
Yeah, I
crazy.
think
Ninja Gaiden
That was 10 months ago.
Sigma,
Oh my
I
god!
don't know what's a good. I feel like it'd
No.
be better if we could figure out how to bring up the thumbnails instead than this. But
Is it? Was it? Can you right click? Like that used to be a thing, right?
can-
Right click, show thumbnail. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Why am I so out of
There we go.
shot?
When Angela's threatening the audience. There we go.
This is not a good.
Do you remember why?
Still.
No,
No,
we
because
cannot
I
have
said-
good stills.
I tried to. I. This is still when we're very awkward. Okay, I feel like we are a little bit, but I was like introing, and I was like, guys, we played Ninja Gaiden 3, and then I was like, oh shit. Anyway, so we played Ninja Gaiden Sigma as our first game.
Yeah, as one should.
Yeah.
Um,
Did the audio, the quality bleed into this? It looks
A
better.
little better,
Yeah.
but I don't think we ever did the.
like the proper one.
Yeah, until like a little later. Anyway, what did you guys think about Ninja Gaiden Sigma?
Oh yeah, we had a different mic. This was like
yeah.
the cursed mic setup.
yeah.
Throughout
chose
all
a
this,
different mic
Yeah. So yeah, me and Angela were using
with different
our
stands.
respective
our own,
condenser mic.
yeah.
Where the fuck was that? Oh, that's my boom arm. I remember. I brought it.
Yeah.
I remember. I used to bring things for this podcast.
Eventually, I'll get better boom arms than this.
Yeah, considering how the counterweight on that
The
thing
counterweight
is just
is
another.
the old stand.
Yeah. We gotta find a better way because, like, I feel like we should be bigger than what we're reacting to with stuff like
I
this.
just put us right on the middle, and then
That's awful.
yeah.
Anyway, I don't think the audience needs. We should big screen this unless there's something specific you want to talk about the video.
Nothing visual, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not really.
So obviously, that was us still trying to figure out our audio situation because the audio situation on episode 0 sucked.
It was
It
pretty
was
bad.
slightly less
like
this time.
it was like so reverby, and it was
Yeah, audio
The-
had to do a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we still. This is before we renovated. So
It
this
was
is
before
still
we had
bare
that.
walls.
So yeah, we didn't have those, so it was audio bounced off more.
Yeah.
I like how you pointed to the one that they can't see.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
we
behind
didn't
this.
have those. We didn't have these ones. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm not camera focused or conscious.
That's why the screen is up there.
Anyways, yeah, we didn't have that. The road, because we had an audio interface. I'm pointing to it.
We had an audio interface.
out of frame.
We had a 2 input audio
Oh,
interface.
wait, was this when we had the mixer or no?
No,
no, it
this
was before the mixer.
We went through so many things that they don't even know.
Yeah,
so.
we had a 2 input audio interface, and then we had the road, and the road was
The road was directly to the computer.
It was wireless too. So I theorized. I think I didn't know then, but now I'm pretty sure there was like variable input, like a variable lag between, or at least like it was different, right? The audio from the road hit later than the audio from the
plugged in,
Yeah.
wired mics.
that caused the like slight delay to really make the doubling like sound a lot worse. And we went through a mixer at one point, which only had
We'll
one.
talk about it a little later.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when
we
it
won't
kicked
ever
in,
figure it
but-
out, but we'll talk about it.
Anyways, let's just talk about
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Yeah, that was a me recommend game.
Yeah.
I think we did the wheel on a Discord call, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't remember.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But
we did.
I'll take everyone's word for it.
Because I'm pretty sure we did a wheel in the beginning, and
Oh yeah, because we decided Ninja Gaiden Sigma like before episode 0, so like
Yeah.
we already knew what we were doing.
and then like later on, it was like it just Kenji kept getting the first game
Yeah. For a
because
while,
he
yeah.
rigged it.
I don't know what I said about Ninja Gaiden Sigma in terms of number rating.
I gave it a 6.
I think I don't. It's largely unchanged. I think it's still fun.
Probably. I think I gave it a 6. I probably changed it to a 7.
I guess
Okay.
since we played 2
Yeah.
Black, what would you? Did you guys like 2 Black more than this, or
Yeah.
do you think this? Okay,
I like 2 Black
I
more.
think
Easier. It's a lot
for
easier.
you.
Was it really?
I was playing on the hardest.
Oh, right. You know what? Yeah. For me, on normal difficulty, I'm a normal difficulty gamer.
He's a normal guy.
I'm a normal guy.
I think I had more issues with the old jank for Ninja Gaiden 1.
This was like the start of.
Of Ariel just complaining about everything.
Well, no,
About-
but like you largely avoided old games, and now because of the podcast, you have to play older games. So I just decided this is gonna be a long episode. I kind of thought we'd be like an hour in. We got through episode 0, and
I
we're
think
just talking about the first game.
I think we should try to keep our thoughts concise.
Yeah.
Just like a small blurb. Like, so I think the big thing with me was the controls.
Yeah.
Of 1 and how I was fighting against it more. Some of like the boss design that I had issues with. But I think I would change it to a 7. I think I had 2 Black as a 7. I think I probably have it as a higher 7. Well, probably 7.5. Ultimately, I think I can appreciate these games more.
That's good. That's the reason for this podcast. For me, it's largely unchanged. Whatever I said about the game, I feel like it's the same because I didn't fight it as much as Ariel did because I had already played the game before on Kenji's recommendation. Yeah, I like the game. This was Ninja Gaiden Sigma was my first introduction to the series. Like I knew who Ryu was, obviously.
I also knew. Kenji
Would
kept talking
I
about it.
say, as far as character action games go, like I guess unrelated because we haven't played a Devil May Cry game on the podcast,
Yeah.
but I would prefer. I think I prefer Devil May Cry. It's like the only other character action game I can think of.
Probably put MGS or MGS.
I'm gonna play MGR. I might actually put MGR.
Good. Ariel's never played it.
Yeah, I think I
haven't
actually
played
could.
it.
Anyway.
We should probably put a DMC down the line.
I'll put 2.
Oh, good lord.
Hey,
Yeah.
I haven't finished that game either, so it's a new experience for all of us.
Why would you do that?
So Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Kenji, it was your suggestion. We keep calling it recommendations. It's suggestions.
It's not recommended because it's not a suggestion. I'm forcing you to play.
You're right. You're right. So was there any particular reason why you did Ninja Gaiden Sigma? And I can't imagine your thoughts would change considering how I feel like
It's because
you're familiar with the game already.
like I know, like you are or I know you're like somewhat of a fan of character action games. I guess you haven't really played anything outside of like DMC for the most part. But
Yeah.
and then like Ariel, since like the whole idea of this podcast is
Oh
to,
my god, how unprofessional.
is to like sort of get us to play games that we wouldn't normally play. This
Yeah.
is mostly for Ariel.
Yeah.
Since Ariel always talks shit about action games all the time, yet he fucking plays his Soulsborne games, and it's like, oh, this
true.
is different. This is different stuff because it has a number on it, and so it's good. and so I was like, all right, let's see if how honest an opinion that is, or that's because he fucking hates me.
I feel like we've discovered he doesn't like you. Or at least he doesn't like the games
Because
that
I'm
you
like,
like.
he's been talking about a lot of shit about just things he's never touched before. So
That
that
is
was
true.
that was sort of the point.
This is going back to the Long John Silver's comment.
I guess also like I was never really. I don't think at this point I was really ever intending to recommend the whole
Series?
series. I just kind of wanted a character action game. Like I've been doing a poor job because of I do want to chase trends for releases.
Yeah.
But I did not want to recommend any of the sequels to any of the games I've talked about or I've pushed this quickly.
Okay.
So if we do DMC, we're not skipping 2.
Can we
Look.
skip 2?
You like
It's not about what I like, Kenji.
It's about us being open-minded. Maybe I should be. More
No!
There are 2 Glazers. They're out there. I don't know why or where.
All right,
but
let's
they're
move
out
on.
there. Speaking of 2, we should move on to
Our second
Our
episode.
second episode.
2.
Oh, you should just keep a
Yeah,
just-
that's what I meant to do. I accidentally. Oh yeah,
Oh, God.
Darksiders.
Oh God, yeah. Let's show us a little bit in this video.
Darksiders. War Mastered Edition, the greatest
Why do I
title.
feel like we're like?
Well, we changed the camera angles for this one.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know why.
I don't think we intended to. It's just we just set it up and then
No, I remember we were trying to do a single mic for this one. We had,
we had the mic. On the,
we had a single
oh.
condenser here, and
Yeah.
we wanted it off camera.
I'm
so
sure
we,
that was amazing for the
it
audience.
was
No,
worse.
it was dog shit.
It was
dude.
worse.
It was like
It caught so much of the room. Holy
I
shit!
I
The
really
room's the best part of the
this was
podcast.
your idea, by the
was
way.
my- 'cause
and I would like to point out, I didn't want this. I remember being against it, but you, I think, like you and you both colluded and were like, "Oh, it has to work, right?" No, it was dog shit,
'Cause we
and
didn't
I
want-
no. This almost killed the podcast because I didn't want to upload it. I really
man.
didn't.
Oh man.
But like, it's just I have always had the idea of like you should just put out shit even if it's like stupid and
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
But like actually doing it makes me kind of I'm a lot more comfortable just putting out just slop right now. But before it was like
Was it? At least
I don't want to do it.
Intelligible.
I know you
Like
can
all three of
heard
us?
of it. It's just like you caught so much of the room echo and so much of the fucking fan.
It was not good.
It was not.
It
good.
was not good.
like, and I knew the solution because it was
Also crazy. I think I like my hair there. I think I want to go back. I just had
The
like
slick
that.
back hair.
Yeah, I had like a half up, half down.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I didn't have the side shaved. I just had long hair, and then I kind of miss my beard like this. But I'm gonna be honest. This is so off topic. I tried to put like hair like beard shampoo and oil. I've tried it. It still is like a scraggly mess. I don't. Anyway, just off.
yeah,
off
and
topic.
I knew the answer to like fix our audio problems. It's just like I wasn't sure how much money we'd be willing to commit.
Yeah.
For something like this early on. I think
I think
later
we're at
on we
least
just like
waiting
doing
for us
it.
to be consistent first before.
Before like spending money. Granted, I would have used the audio interface if we did just get our like we just buy it off the bat.
Speaking of the audio interface, that was something.
well,
I kept pushing.
you know,
Whenever we did start buying stuff, I was like, why don't we just buy it?
yeah,
'Cause the
Orioles,
other
It
input-
was cheaper.
Orioles being
My
dumb.
fault.
and then we had to buy another thing that it was worse.
Hey, I bought that one
you did.
You did.
and I'm not using it.
Incredible.
Okay, so episode 2
Episode 2,
was my game,
Darksiders.
Darksiders War Master.
Ariel kept calling everything else.
Everything, yeah, he would
Everything
call
else.
it Dark Stalkers.
He called it Dark Souls at some
Yeah,
point. I'm
it
pretty
was
Did
sure.
I?
bad. I don't know. I believe
Y'all
it.
are slandering me.
Yeah, you've seen Pulp Fiction.
Another in joke that no
in
one
joke
will
that no one
understand.
will
It's not even an in joke for a podcast. It's an in joke for us.
us, yeah. What did I want to say about this? Oh, I think we're starting to realize Ariel doesn't like us because this felt a bit sabotagey on his part. Of course, the game that I chose and I wanted to
Was the
talk
one
about
that
was
Ariel
the
wanted the
worst
worst
audio.
audio.
Like it was honestly worse than the episode 0. It was terrible, and it was your idea.
Ariel, the audio engineer of the group,
Yeah, so
Granted,
was like, "What if I do the worst possible thing imaginable?"
Now, I am an audio engineer. I'm not didn't say I was a good one.
No, that's true.
So I brought this game up because I felt like it was one of those like double A. I don't know if it's considered double A, but it felt one of those like
Below AAA,
Yeah.
but not like indie.
Xbox 360 games that
Yeah, something-
I really like those kind of games. Just kind of like dumb fantasy, like lose yourself for a little bit
like
type of
something
games.
you'd find in the $20 bin.
Yeah, something like that, and I do genuinely like the Darksiders series, and so I wanted to again we're still kind of going into that thing of like making each other play games that we wouldn't normally, and I knew that like these
neither of
two
us
wouldn't
played it.
had played this game. I know you played 2,
Yeah.
like a little bit, or did you finish? Do you remember?
I didn't finish it. No.
Anyway, and I remember feeling a little self-conscious because I was like, I feel like Kenji likes games that are a little bit more I guess thought provoking or something, and then Ariel,
Yeah.
I know wouldn't like this type of game, so I remember going like, I don't know how I don't know how they'd feel about it, and I was kind of prepared for them to be kind of like shitting on it or whatever.
Not thought provoking, but I like to be fully engaged in
Yeah.
whatever I'm doing.
And
Yeah.
I typically like more complicated games.
Anyway,
Why'd you look at me? You got something to say?
the
brother?
things I have to say, again, probably not changed at all about what I feel about the game or whatever. I'm curious if you guys.
I think my opinion on this game is mostly the same. Like I said before, that it was something I would have enjoyed more when I was younger. It reminds me a lot of games I used to play. And not that I dislike those kinds of games. It's just I've played so many of those when I was a kid that I don't really have much.
I want to this is meta commentary. I think I have an idea for the thumbnail of this video.
Okay.
It's gonna be every single
Yeah.
like art that I've had, and then I'm just gonna plaster it all over us.
Oh my God.
I don't care if you can't see us.
That's
Anyway, go ahead.
I've played so many of I don't know what you would call the way this game is structured is very similar to a lot of platformer games.
I
Like Zelda.
keep
Yeah,
hearing about Zelda.
Like
Yeah.
old Zelda, like
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
And at that point, those games, because I think it was, I don't know if it's Burnout or what you would call it.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I
You
played
used
some.
to be a big Zelda person. I
Yeah, it's
feel.
not that I played all of them back to back, but I think it's just because it's so familiar to me, it's not as exciting anymore.
You brought the freaking Hyrule Historia to middle school.
Yeah, I used to be into the lore.
Yeah, he was a big Zelda head. Still is. He has a secret shrine to
Breath of the Wild. He loves Breath of the
yeah.
Wild.
Fucking do not slander me. One of the highest praised games of recent memory. Do not associate me with that.
It's crazy.
No, yeah, I know. I'm not much of a fan of the.
Yeah,
the newer
Kenji
Zelda
doesn't like
games.
Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but I mean,
I never played Tears of the Kingdom. So
I wouldn't. No, but it's the same. So,
Yeah, I know, but at
you
least there's
probably
a
wouldn't.
building, so that looks kind of cool. I don't think I would do it.
I
but-
see.
but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
the
yeah.
potential for many.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah. How about you, Oriel?
I'd probably say the same. I think, yeah.
You remember much about the game?
I
I
think.
think this was also the first time Ariel cheated.
Did I cheat?
You looked at how to do stuff. I
Oh
feel.
yeah.
Did I?
Which yeah, I remember.
what-
There were certain puzzles and stuff that you looked up. Okay, now he's lying because you.
Yeah,
remember
yeah. I
this.
remember.
Wait,
And then I remember-
I'm. That does sound like me, but I'm struggling to remember.
At this point, that was kind of I don't really care if people look up stuff anymore for the stuff that just finish the game is kind of my thing. But that was,
it wouldn't surprise me. I think I did get frustrated at some puzzles.
that was the start.
I also did get frustrated at some puzzles. They were just some
really?
some small things I guess didn't catch as an important detail
Gotcha.
that would lead me to doing a bunch of nothing for a while.
I think especially in this earlier podcast, when I was taking notes of things, I think it was more centered towards specific things I disliked, and specifically mostly noted things that I didn't like, just because as something to bring up early on, in the earlier days. I think that's why I went a lot harder on Ninja Gaiden and MGS1.
Do you guys remember the scores you gave?
I think I
No.
gave a 7.
I wonder. I know we were we don't have to do prep for this kind of video, but maybe we should have at least wrote down what we were talked about. Anywho,
I think I gave a 7. I think I'm still the same. It's mostly
our scores don't matter.
yeah.
I've said I like MGS2 more, but I gave it a 4.
Yeah, I already
compared
said
to,
I rated Gears of War way higher than I.
I know.
probably should've.
We'll get to that.
Darkstalkers.
Jesus Christ. That you did that on purpose. Please tell me you did. No, you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. We talked about it, Ariel. I need you to save face and say you did that on purpose. Because Kenji literally just said it's what you did.
Ariel respects this game so little that he does not dare call it by its actual name.
I do this with everything, not just video game titles.
It's
It's
just only things
people.
that we say that we recommend.
That is true.
No, this happens with just me in general without
Yeah, partially.
I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
Darksiders was a decent game. I think I enjoyed my part for the most of it, but I wouldn't say it was like anything that was like outstanding to me.
No, that makes sense. I mean, I kind of knew that going into it. Even as a game that I like, a game series that I like at all, I also wouldn't say it's anything
I forget.
outstanding.
Did you play that when it came out, or like when was the first time you played this game?
I don't know. I don't think it was when it came out, but I did play a little bit on Xbox 360.
So like when you were a kid.
Yes,
Yeah.
when we were like in middle school, I remember. And then, because I think I saw like Rest in Peace. I think it was a Total Biscuit video. I think I remember, and I remember watching it, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play this game. So yeah, I played it on the 360 for a little bit. I don't think I ever finished. And I think when I got a PC, whenever that was, I'm fairly sure it was out already, and I remember buying it, and then I played it, and then I got to the end, and then I never finished it.
Oh, so was this your first time finishing it?
Yes. But like, I was literally at the end. Like, I don't know if you guys remember
Like this the last boss?
no, like the last area. Like,
Was it like finding the things? Or like the
oh,
last-
you know what? I think, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I think I got to the backtracking part, and then I never did it.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
I think as a kid I would do the same thing.
Yeah, you know. So that's kind of where I was. Yeah, so that's it. Dark Siders. I see Ariel's doing it to me now.
Dark Souls 3.
3.
Bro, it's both. Everything starts with dark, has the S afterwards.
Let's go to episode 3.
This is my game. Was it Rabbit and Steel?
Oh wait.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Now, do we wait until we get to the Faith
I guess
episode?
we could talk about not Faith, but that, yeah, we did do a playthrough of Faith, which we started recording
Wait, was this before my game?
Yeah.
I did not remember that.
because it was like around Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh right.
That was a thing that we did.
Yeah.
It was our first time ever doing
Did I bring
a
it
let's
up, or
play.
did we just kind of?
No, this was my game.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I brought this
I mean,
game
like
up.
the idea to just
Do a
veer off
Halloween
to do like a Halloween
playthrough.
thing.
I feel like it was a thing we all. I don't know, because I was doing a spooky season spectacular for my Twitch stream.
And that's what we ended up calling this.
Yeah.
But,
So
yeah, it was our-
Right, and I think afterwards, because we're so close to Halloween, and we also hard decided to do Resi 4 as the game
Yeah.
instead of doing
at the
my
end
game.
of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was more successful.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this for
Well,
a
it's
while.
it's one of our most successful right,
Yeah.
right
For a
before
while,
MGS1.
Until MGS1.
Yeah,
So yeah, we did a Faith again. Early on here, it's weird to say it's only been 9 months, but I feel like we grew a lot as a podcast. The idea, and I think it's a good thing that we have Hype Cancel as our overall brand, and then now installing as the podcast, because then I think it gives
we
us
do
space.
branch off to do other things.
Yeah, it gives us space to do other content, like that Let's Play we did with Faith, and we decided to play it, and it was the first time we did like not couch co-op, but like kind of like a
play
group
session or
play,
something,
yeah, group play
in-person
thing.
group play session.
Yeah, and this
And,
is how this is the only way to get me to play like
horror games, which is the idea. Like we wanted to play like something horror-y, but like Ariel was,
a bitch baby.
Yeah.
Who can't play horror games.
but it was a lot of fun. Just
Yeah.
like being in the same room together and kind of talking about what we have to do.
And like shooting the shit a bit.
Yeah, and I would like to do more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I remember that was a game that I was meaning to play.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I saw it at some conference, like live stream.
Yeah, I think you brought it up, right?
Yeah.
For like because we were a couple of games we were gonna do this with, and it's like said that and some other like
I
it's like a
thinking-
one-off ski game or something.
I brought up Faith.
Yeah, I think Angela
Oh,
brought
Angela
up
brought
Faith
up Faith?
Yeah.
for the podcast. Like I brought it up before. But
right.
yeah, it's just one of those things I never got around to playing.
Yeah. I knew about Faith just because I watched a few YouTubers play, so I was like, seems like fun. Anyway, we'll talk about the Faith podcast when it comes out or when we get to it. But
it's next, ain't it?
no,
Is it
it's Rabbit and Steel.
What?
Rabbit and Steel.
Raven steals the actual episode.
No, but like Faith came out later.
The playthrough,
Yeah.
the first part of the playthrough of Faith came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we okay.
Yeah.
Raven
So
Steel.
Rabbit, yeah.
We talked about
Rabbit
this
and
game
Steel.
for over an hour. That's crazy.
Because it was such
So-
Yeah, that face
a
that I'm
video
making
game.
is pretty good at summarizing my thoughts of that
So
game.
Rabbit and Steel.
I'm the only one somewhat smiling.
Can we say that I think this was the one where we learned we should probably take each other's tastes into account? I feel
Somewhat.
because we're gonna look back about another year from now and go like, this almost killed us. I know. I just remember an argument, like we were actually arguing.
Yeah.
At this point, mainly with Ariel. You and I mainly arguing with Ariel, but like I also wanted to give Ariel a little bit of grace because he didn't intentionally,
According to himself, he didn't try to
I
sabotage
believe it.
the
I believe it.
podcast.
He didn't intentionally want to make us miserable, right? And I feel like we gave it a good, a fair shot. I feel.
Yeah, I don't know how much that came across on the episode, but
Yeah.
I did give it an honest shot. I think a lot of reason I was so upset, or like I came off as like kind of angry, or I don't know.
No,
Kind of angry.
I came off angry. You
yeah,
were just kind of like, you don't care about this game.
Yeah, it's just that I didn't know like the whole raid idea of it. Like, being a raid, not a raid game. I don't know what you call it. An abstraction of a raid.
Yeah.
That I just saw like the shmup part or bullet hell part, and that's a genre I kind of like. So I was shocked how much it made me not like it. Like it was very impressive in that sense that it took a thing that I kind of like. It just like made a version of it that's like anti enjoyment for me.
Now, would you say like your thoughts have changed?
No.
Gotcha.
I would say out of the ones I've been negative about, this is the only one that has remained the same.
Okay. For me, I would say maybe I was a little too harsh. A little. I think like my score in everything that I've said, I think was the same. I don't remember everything that I've said, but that's for you to go find out and go watch.
Please boost all of our
videos. Please watch all of it. Now with that being said, I my anger, because I was angry in that
very
video.
Angry.
was
during the video, before the video.
what was coming off of the frustration. I just didn't like the game. I hated the presentation, and it was a frustrating play for me. I didn't like anything about it. I hated. Actually, I'd go as far as to say I hated the game. I think it's the only one that I actually didn't finish. I got to the last boss.
I put it on like easy mode, which made me.
I should have done that
of the easy mode because it was so easy.
I should have done that.
Yeah, I think.
Anyway.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize how difficult it'd be for you to get like a normal.
Don't say it like that. Okay,
Clear.
Because it's not. The game sucks.
Tankiness is a
how
valid
difficult
form
to
of
beat.
difficulty, but I do not. It's the one that I dislike the most, which is how I felt for that game. That was like,
not difficult.
That was like my main problem.
Maybe not difficult to play, but maybe
it's like a war of attrition almost.
Yeah.
At least it felt like to me and Angelo, I think.
Yeah. Which again, to give you a little bit of grace, you weren't intentionally trying to, make us play a game that is just.
Yeah, I think I overestimated how hard it would be to do normal, or at least for like in like the span of like 2 weeks, like just.
I don't think the difficulty was ever, or the problem. I think it was just the.
I keep saying difficulty. I mean,
I did not want to play this game, but like in a way that I felt like the game itself was fighting me. I like it. It wasn't, and the way it's like. God, I feel like we're gonna start another argument.
We are gonna start.
Like for me, it was like I mentioned the tankiness because it felt like no matter what I did, I was very little of what I was doing was really affecting the outcome of like how fast it would take to kill something.
Yeah,
because like past a certain point for me, like past a certain point of time, it might as well be the same amount of time. right? Like if I kill something like in a, let's say like an action game,
Yeah.
it takes me like 20 seconds to kill something, and then the next thing takes me 15 seconds to kill something. That's a measurable amount of time I can comprehend.
Yeah.
But when things take
Like minutes.
and then at that point it can take like
1
3
minute.
minutes or 10 minutes. Like this feels the same to me, so it's very hard for me to engage with
I guess
the build mechanics of the game because I didn't understand if I was doing better or not.
This was also the kind of the point where we're like, no roguelikes. Right?
And
I
then
think that's
I-
what we were
and
like.
then,
And then
again,
the
Ariel
next
tried to
one-
sabotage the podcast.
I did like the next 3 has roguelike.
Yeah, so but like I think the idea was like I don't know, like
I did BOI and then I did Metal Slug Tactics.
it just didn't. I feel like what can I say? Like every game session for me was like play game and then go back to the beginning, and I think that was just frustrating to the point where
That is actually an interesting thing to bring up because like Ariel, like when he complains about like his frustrations with like Ninja Guy, like the controls in the games I brought up, he's like, this is frustrating. Like this is not like a challenge thing. This is like a frustration thing. And that's something that's kind of interesting about the roguelite genre, where it is like purposeful frustration.
Yeah.
And that's something kind of I find interesting about Ariel's taste in games. That he does. I would say he does like frustrating games,
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
but he would use that as like sort of like a criticism of other games. And so, not to say that I don't do the same thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That is kind of like an observation I've had.
Yeah, maybe it's just like we are fine with frustrating aspects in one thing versus another. Because I think, I don't know, personally, when it comes to controls, that's the one thing that I don't want to be fought against. I very much would like things to do things in the way I think
Yeah.
it should.
And I've stated before, I like games with unique control schemes. I do like having, like, learning how to move, like how to navigate the game as being part of the challenge of a game. And not that I ever found any of the games I've listed to have frustrating controls, but that is an aspect that I do like of those games.
So, like, I will say, since this was episode 3, and we were still very early on into the podcast lifespan, I will say, like, you know, this was the first time where, I'll say I hate the game, but I also feel like I think I would have tried harder to get past my frustrations. I feel if we were to do it now. Mainly because
So what you're saying is to just put it back on.
If they make a second one,
No, I don't think I would do that.
I'd shoot you.
I don't think I would do that.
But you know, it was like one of those things where like I was actually like fuming at the game because how much I didn't like the look of it. I didn't like everything, and then add into the fact that I had to keep playing the game, you know, for runs.
Yeah, I think...
And it sucked.
I think playing the game under a deadline
Yeah, I think...
did make it worse for me. Because, I feel like there's a type of game, or roguelites in general, are the type of game that you die a bunch of times, and you just kind of put it down for a little bit. You pick it back up later, but we don't... We do want to have some semblance of a
completion.
Completion.
In like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think... not saying I'm going to anytime soon. That if I do have a roguelike game I want to put again, you said like last time to just do a certain amount of time.
Certain hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to be
like a reasonable amount of hours.
Yeah.
Which
I feel like we did that for BOI.
Yeah, like, I
think.
No,
we did. No, we did.
I said beat mom.
Yeah.
Oh, did we not do that for Metal Slug? I think because we had no idea. All of us had no idea.
I
what
think
we were
Metal
getting.
Slug. You just play as long as
Yeah.
you can.
Because like it was like
Yeah.
something we hadn't
it was
all
unknown
played.
how long.
Yeah,
So-
I think everyone completed a run on Metal Slug at least.
Yeah. So anyway, kind of our first, I think, major hurdle as a group in terms of the games we're playing. I feel right for those
Yeah.
Rabbit and Steel. But hey, learning experience. We like roguelikes. I don't think is
I think roguelikes are
great
just, in general
for this kind of
for this setup of a thing.
But we just had to shift about how we talk about roguelites, whatever. And we've learned how to like if we are going to put more, it is going to be like I'll just put in a certain amount of hours into it, and
Anyways,
without
I'm gonna put on Balatro. It's not even popular anymore. You're getting,
anyway. I know we
Great,
kind of
we can't even
we
catch-
talked about
we
the
can't even catch
struggles.
the wave of
We
the
talked about
fucking-
the struggles of Rabbit Steel, but I would imagine your rating doesn't change.
No, I still like that game. I should.
You gonna play again?
I'm
Oh, so you suck. The game sucks. You don't want to play again.
What the hell?
Episode 4.
I don't see you playing Darkstalkers right now.
You're right. I don't play
You're right,
Darkstalkers.
because you don't play
So
Darkstalkers.
I think we can kind of skip through. Oh, it's not episode 4.
Because we didn't.
Because So
we didn't,
we can talk about this.
This is episode Faith.
Episode Faith.
I like this visual of Ariel with speed motion blur.
So this was our podcast episode for Faith, the Unholy Trinity.
The real coma.
It fell somewhere.
No, it's right there.
No, the other one.
Shoot, what the frick? How did it get over there?
You probably knocked it over when you put the bag there.
Oops.
Killed him.
Anywho, Faith.
So there's not a number of. It probably should have
should have
been.
been.
Because,
It should have been. But so we did a playthrough of Faith, the Unholy Trinity, and we thought, at first there was going to be that, right? Just a playthrough that we'd put up. Excuse me. But the game was so good, and we enjoyed it so much, and we had stuff to say about it, so we just decided to do an episode. It should have been a numbered episode, but we're like, it could just be like a Halloween special, even though we had a Halloween special episode in Resident Evil 4, which did not do as well as Faith. It is what it is.
Que sera, sera, as
Anyway,
they
I
say.
think this was my first 9 of the podcast. And it's only a 9 because I don't think 10 exists.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one also that the three of us all.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Faith, the Unholy Trinity is just a phenomenal game. And I don't think my thoughts change. I really like the game.
Yeah. I still love this game. I'm still waiting for the next chapter to come out. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah.
been worked on.
Yeah, no, same here. It's just the one we all like it. There's not really much else to say.
Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a great game.
We all
like
love
it
it.
for very similar reasons.
And it was just an enjoyable playthrough with the boys.
More to
That is
this.
kind of crazy. Like the more like we like the game, it's I guess not so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I guess that's that
just-
makes sense.
There's no arguing.
like, that's
That
something.
makes
Rabbit
sense.
Steel,
But also,
there's a lot
like-
to talk about there.
Talk about
because
it,
you
yeah.
just didn't like it.
Well, I guess Faith was interesting because that was a very narrative-driven game.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't necessarily had any like things that, or not that many things to talk about, like the gameplay,
Gameplay.
which the other games were more focused.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
we
like-
still had a lot to talk about for the story.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gameplay was just walk and then shoot and
Occasionally,
And
yeah.
Jesus people.
And there were
Jesus
like
people,
there
and
was
then
puzzles,
puzzles.
right? And then
Yeah.
yeah, good stuff. Good game. Not a numbered episode. Should have been a numbered episode.
Let's retroactively make it a
No,
No,
this whole
it's
thing
gonna
is ruined.
screw-
This whole
yeah.
thing is
because
ruined.
this would be episode 21.
I don't want
This would be episode Faith instead. and
But
then
I will
confusing.
say that the count works because we didn't number it. Because we were saying like, oh, this is episode 20. We played 20 games, but if we were all numbered, we
It would be
wouldn't be.
19.
It would be 19
Yeah.
games. But because Faith was unnumbered, it is actually 20 games.
Wait, that doesn't work either.
No, it does.
No, because we play COD, so we already.
No,
So
but
that-
like
that-
for a
that-
podcast.
okay,
For
okay,
a frigging podcast, bro.
Okay.
Fuck. All right, what is this? So this is actually episode 4.
Yeah, if we were to number. This
The next one is actually episode 4. And I think shoot, I didn't look at the I didn't look at our podcast setup on Faith. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So obviously we had our mics already, these ones. Did we ever show the so here we are. Again, it's maybe we don't.
Oh, right. These didn't come with wind guards, right?
No.
No.
And I brought mine from home.
I just say that weird. It's kind of weird that we're just showing stills of us, but I guess it's fine.
I mean,
I don't know what else we really.
play
like
the
otherwise
video.
it's gonna be us staring at us talking. Like,
No,
Yeah,
I mean it's fine.
We had the mics, and we had a.
Anywho,
we should just edit in the fucking thumbnail somehow. I don't know. Well, I don't
yeah,
know.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll. This is gonna.
This is odd.
This is gonna take a
Well,
little
this
bit
is for
of.
visual reference for when you do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and it'll I think it's worth showing kind of how
The
we've
setup
changed.
has changed.
Although at one
It doesn't
point
change
we
that much
stopped
more.
changing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
think-
whatever.
Yeah, I think this is like the last major change, like visually, because everything else is just outside the fucking camera.
Yeah. So Resident Evil 4.
I think this is like very much the biggest one for me, where I just could not put up with the old game jank that I had to essentially cheat.
I don't know if it's even old game jank because no other game's really controlled like this either.
Yeah, I think is
You just
you're
don't
right, it's
like
not
Resident
old.
Evil 4.
Yeah, I just
Did you cheat or
He's
what
mouse.
did you do? Oh,
I used a mouse, but like with actual the way the mouse is intended to be used.
Yeah, was
was it a mod or something?
I
Yes,
think
it was
so,
a mod.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
He also did an FOV mod as well.
Yeah. Well, no,
okay.
the big thing because that was like it was an FO. It was supposed to be for FOV. That was
Oh, but it came with the mouse fix.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
yeah,
just
yeah.
a general like
Yeah, so Ariel cheated.
Quality of life.
So
Yeah.
Ariel
Thing.
invalidated all of his criticism of this game. He broke the game.
I think I said I don't think 10 exists, but I think, kind of jokingly, but like I also believe it kind of. I think I give this a 10. I think. Because I love Resident Evil 4.
I think I remember. Did I say 8? I might have said 8 or maybe a 9.
Well, if that's how you feel about it now, it is
I like
a good game.
I remember, like, I think we universally put a Resident Evil 4. But I think I was the one that
Yeah.
I wanted to be a 50-50 whether we did the original or the remake one.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know Ariel wanted to play the remake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also wanted to play remake
But-
because I've already played
Yeah.
4.
But also, like, Resi 4 is, like, a very, like, the original Resi 4 is a very influential game.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
changed
yeah.
how, like, third-person shooting really worked for console games, or maybe in general, even.
I also feel like in the general.
It also ruined the fucking franchise.
What are you talking about, Kenji? 5 and 6 were great.
The hot take, I liked 6 more than 5. I don't think I've said this on camera. I've said this to Angelo. I like 6 more than 5.
Oh yeah, you have said this before.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I've said this. I did enjoy 5 and I enjoyed 6, but I think it's because we were playing together. I don't know why, but we ended up there was like we were just playing Resident Evil just whenever or like when like in order. It was kind of funny. Yeah, Resident Evil 4,
Yeah.
good game.
Yeah, I liked it. I couldn't. Yeah, you're right. It's not old game jank. It's just I didn't like how Resi 4 original controlled. I would say that was just more so
Why did you stop?
it was just I guess before like the main console, like how I guess shooters. It was before
It was
like
really solidified how third-person shooting
how
games
third
work.
person shooters like were.
And
Yeah.
that's why I like Resident Evil 4. Like, I do like the control scheme. Like I mentioned before, I like that you're manipulating the gun, not just the camera. As
Yes.
pretty much how every other shooter game
Yeah.
now works. That's not like a tactical or milsim game.
Yeah.
And that's something unique, kind of unique to this game, and at least in this style. And that is something that is not really translated as much in the remake version.
Yeah, because you're like
It's just more standard
it's
third
camera.
person
Yeah.
shooter controls or
Yeah.
modern third person shooter controls.
Yeah, I think I said it in the episode, but I'm pretty sure if I grew up playing that game, I would have probably had the same opinion.
No,
But
I grew up playing the Wii version, so I grew up playing like the most broken version of the game.
because you could just
It's like, oh no, the things coming up, you just point at them and it
point.
dies.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I did.
What did I mean, I played that PS2 version, so
Yeah, it's more or less the
standard.
same control
yeah.
scheme.
So
Yeah, I think I don't know, that ultimately I did like what I was played the game. I think if I if I didn't, do what I did, I probably would have given the game a lower score just because I would have been probably
More frustrated
with
with
the
the controls. Yeah, makes sense.
Or it's anything that's different in any way. Ariel just wants to play Call of Duty.
I want to play Call of Duty. I want to play Madden. I want to play ball game. I want to play shoot game.
That was a big belch.
Also, I think I said it in the episode too, but I think I tried to play 4 as well when I was a teenager. But I think I remember like having the same problems with motion sickness back then. I'm pretty sure because I didn't know what it was back then when like I felt like wanting to throw up when playing.
Yeah, it was just so scary you couldn't handle it. Have you had that with any other games?
Recently, yeah, like 7, I had the same problem with, and sometimes when I
To me that makes more sense because those are very claustrophobic games where that tends to happen more.
it was 7, I watched a stream of like beats per minute once, and I had the same thing.
Yeah, it gets worse if you're not the one controlling the game. Did you have any other experience like when you were little, like before, like not recently?
I remember like having the same feeling, but I didn't know what it was, and I thought I was just getting sick, like stomach sick.
Yeah, you didn't correlate the.
Yeah, I didn't correlate like it was because I was playing the video game. I remember feeling the exact same way, and then I learned what motion sickness was. Like later on, it's like, oh, this is what that was, and like it was something that always happened to me. Either like I powered through, or I just stopped playing the game, and like I felt better, and it just never correlated. That's what the reason why I felt better was.
Yeah, I never got like motion sickness in low FOV games. I would get eye strain. I don't know how common that is, but I think the only time I got motion sick when I was playing like a non VR game was there's like one time I tried playing Mario Kart while like in the car.
Oh,
And that screwed me up really bad. I remember my dad thought I was like epileptic or something because I would just like turn on the game like, oh, I don't feel well, and I'm like, maybe I'll try it again. And, like, and at a certain point, like when I realized that like this thing was causing the problem, and I was like, oh, are you gonna have a seizure? I'm like, no. And now that I'm looking back at that, I'm like, that's a crazy assumption because like,
Yeah.
I don't think you can preemptively stop a seizure.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. Anyway, that was episode 4.
4
Yep.
good games.
Resident Evil
4.
4 for episode 4, and then we never did that ever again.
Nope.
Well, what are we gonna play? That's 21
Wait, hold
games
on.
deep. Kenji.
Before we continue, do you guys want to guess what the next game was? Because I forget.
Okay, new wheel.
Oh, okay, it was a new wheel.
Was it? Okay.
Yes, it's a
So it
new
was
wheel.
probably a me game.
It was
then.
probably a Kenji game.
Kenji.
What did I put?
Was it MGS1?
Oh, it might have been.
Was it already?
I think so, right?
Dang. I think so too, because I don't know what else.
Because he did MGS1. He did
Anyway, let's continue. The video's long enough. The video is long enough.
yeah.
Oh my
It
god, Metal Gear
was.
Solid?
So,
Oh, my hair. Why my hair changed. That's crazy.
because you got a haircut.
Facial expression.
And
I
beard
like
is
how
I
on.
love these.
Wait, did you have your beard on the last one or no?
What?
I don't remember.
His
I don't
beard.
remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay.
MGS1.
MGS1.
One of our most successful videos. I
Yeah,
don't know,
to
I don't know
this
something.
day.
Oh, it's still.
No, to this
okay.
day, I think. Yeah. To this day.
Yeah, it has good views and good
viewer retention.
yeah, viewer retention. I
You
think it's
know,
still the best
this
viewer
is,
retention.
I don't know how.
Our-
It was. That's honestly surprising to me.
Well, you know,
At least
MGS.
the retention part. I guess the view part. Was too-
less surprising.
yeah.
You know, MGS enjoyers. You know, highbrow, high thinking, intelligent people.
They're certainly high, all right. Hey.
Because they actually enjoy things already.
So,
Yeah, I think this is one. Sorry. This was the game that I think I went the most unjustifiably hard on.
just speaking on the podcast, I think this is where we peaked.
yeah. Yeah.
It's, you know, just because the type of game, we had a lot of things to talk about, and I felt we were less concerned about the structure of the game and just wanted to talk about the game.
Yeah.
Even if, you know, on Ariel's part, it wasn't like, you know, he went hard on it, but he still had stuff to say.
Like every aspect of the game was notable.
Something to talk about, which I appreciated it. You know, I I remember feeling frustrated after, because it's like, we never really hit that kind of
Viewership.
not well, yes, but like for us personally, like we again, I think we peaked there. We can still get better, but I feel like we really became what I wanted this podcast to be. Like we got a hint of Super Saiyan, right? Like when we didn't go full Super Saiyan, but we got there a little bit.
Angelo, I hate weeb things. Dropping the Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball is not weeb stuff. Shut up. But yeah, it was like almost exactly what I wanted this podcast to be every episode. But I guess that is hard to do when like maybe certain games just aren't as compelling or as thought provoking or as maybe divisive as something like MGS1. Like there's not a lot of things to talk about for every game that we play.
Yeah.
Sometimes the games that we play are just like it was okay. And then that's kind of it. And then
That's like worst case scenario.
Yeah, and then we kind of just have to pad out.
Oh, I could put divisive. I could put divisive games, brother.
I mean,
Also,
maybe.
I thought MGS2 would have. I was a
more.
little bit upset. Yeah, I was a little bit not upset at you guys because like I don't know how you're gonna react to anything.
Yeah.
But that, like our discussions for that wasn't as great.
I felt it. I felt
because
it.
like especially like how the fan base reacted when that game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just because
it is the one that resonates the most now for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just because like I don't know, me and Angelo just weren't Metal Gear fans in general, as well as like
Talking about for 2 of this game.
or I guess for 2.
Like why that was so like not as
divisive, right? Because we knew going in it was right in. We at least
I'm also like not talking about just divisiveness. I'm like
The discussion.
Yeah, I feel like
you guys
we
didn't
had
have as much to say.
we
on
had
that one.
more to say about MGS1 than 2, which I don't really.
Kajumbo, he does it again.
Yeah, like I did feel it too, but like I didn't know. I don't know. Like I don't know why MGS1 was so. I think it's just because you probably haven't played a game like that before.
No, I wouldn't say so.
I definitely have not played a game like that before, so it's like
Yeah, I was very apprehensive about playing one.
and so there was a lot.
I tried to cheat.
Did I?
It's just, it's
Yeah, you tried a cheat engine on the fucking Metal Gear Ray.
Oh,
Or
right! I
Rex.
ran out of
Oh my god!
rations.
Oh no! You admitted that to us after the recording.
Did I?
No,
Yeah.
no. He was on Discord with me at least.
Oh wow!
And then and editing the RAM, whatever memory hex crashed the game.
Because I was Ray. I had
Well,
no
Rex,
rations
Rex,
going
it's
into the
Rex.
fight.
It's Rex.
Oh, Rex, right. I had no rations going into the fight, and I just couldn't do it. So I had to. I was trying to
actual skill issue. Arl's like, no, this is the game's fault that I'm bad.
And it's like, okay, well, I could save some time by just going and farming the rations if I could just cheat engine. But like, I couldn't find the right values or anything. So I think I actually just go backtrack, just farm rations and come back. I was so angry. Don't make that face.
I think some of the if I could go back and re-record too, I felt like I would like to like maybe be a little more prepared. I guess it wasn't like my fault. I wasn't. I kind of just went into it going I like to, but it was hard for me to talk about 2 a lot and just being. But like my feelings of it was just like it was like 1 but better.
Yeah.
Which
we already talked about.
we already talked about 1. And so it's like, I guess it was, I tried not to reiterate some of the things I said about 1 for 2, which may have like kind of flattened the discussion a little bit.
Yeah, because like a lot of what I was hoping for with the 2 was like sort of contrasting it with MGS1.
Yeah.
Since that's how like a lot of people were feeling, I guess when they first played it, was like, this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah. Where, so we'll get to MGS. Oh no, we can't get to MGS2.
I mean, we could. We
could
could.
talk about it, yeah.
I don't know why we would do that. They wouldn't have
Well,
just listened to, presumably, if they're watching these in
Yeah.
order.
No, it'd be like a week after.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't remember. I think it was like a 7 or whatever. But again,
I
this
think
was
I also put like a 7 or an 8.
I gave
like
it a
that.
6, but right now I'd probably put it as a 7.
yeah.
I think after MGS2, I was upset at Kenji and you giving, not you, because like this is unrelated to you. I was upset at Kenji for giving Rabbit Steel a 2.
Oh,
Did I give it a 2?
You gave it like a
1.
2. You gave it a 1. You gave it like,
how come you were upset at me? Because I think I give it a 0.
well, just because it wasn't your game.
Oh, okay. I see.
I think I mellowed out by
By the time I got to my game. So yeah, yeah, MGS1 was peak for us, like just in terms of discussion and talking about it, and
Yeah, I think I was more willing to talk about what I didn't like about MGS1.
which is fine. I think kind of. Yeah. Anyway, I would like to strive to get that level of discussion back for us.
Guilty Gear.
That sounds like a terrible idea. For this format, it sounds really bad, actually.
Yeah, so,
I don't
yeah,
know how
I-
you would do a fighting game. I guess that's something we'll eventually figure out.
Yeah,
hopefully.
We'll what was I gonna say?
When,
I would like for us to get like again. I feel like our level of discussion kind of is like directly correlated with
How much we disagree with each other?
No, not necessarily how not good, but interesting. We found the game.
because if it's like a lot of the games that we've played have been like, I like this game.
I don't like this
End of
game.
discussion.
That's kind of like, again, why I tried gravitating to older games, because I know at least for Ariel, he doesn't play that many older games, especially older
Yeah.
3D games. That's like, at least if he doesn't like it, is at least different
Yeah.
than what he's used to, and that's something at least noteworthy.
Yeah. So, I know, 20 episodes in, obviously we still have a lot of learning to do about kind of how to do this stuff. For everything that you learn, there's like, progress, and then there's always a little bit of a plateau.
Yeah.
Which I feel like maybe we've hit a little bit of a plateau just currently. But so, I think this helps kind of looking back into our older stuff just because we can see our highs and lows and our really bad lows and stuff like that.
But more importantly, our mids.
Yeah, we have been consistently mid after MGS1. I got to be honest.
What are you talking about?
What else was there?
Well, let's figure out what was next.
What was next?
Oh, Ariel with the transition this time.
Celeste. I forgot about that.
This
That's
was
the last bomb. We had our best
was the
episode.
fucking-
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've been putting out bombs, that guys.
Ariel likes. I don't want to say niche because like Celeste does have a following.
Yeah.
but like games that I don't know how. Like they're very mechanically driven, most of them, and this is not a very visual.
Yeah.
It's just like also a problem with me because I also play like Ninja Gaiden and stuff. But like, yeah, I don't know how.
I also maybe we can peel back the curtains a little bit. Titles are big for YouTube algorithm, and I think when we did now installing Metal Gear Solid, I put in a complicated masterpiece,
Yeah.
which I feel is very attention grabbing, and for MGS fans, I feel like they'd want to click on it. Which, considering how we almost have 500 views on it, not much in the grand scheme of things, but for us, it's a lot. It worked, right? A complicated masterpiece is such a people want to know what the hell we're talking about, and maybe people think that we're going to be a little bit more coherent instead of just yapping about whatever. I don't know what to put for Celeste. I think partly for me as the person putting up the videos, I struggle with finding out how to subtitle our videos for certain things. So like, I remember we're skipping ahead, but like Gears of War, that was like in the middle of like holiday season. I'm fairly sure. Like I remember we were spending time at my sister's place for like Christmas Eve or something, and then I drove back home to like upload and title it, and then I went back and it was just like a thing. But like that title was I like big big sweaty men or something. Like I just could not figure out.
At least have more views than.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
And then for Celeste, I did strawberries and platforming. Like that is such a nothing title.
Yeah, that doesn't really convey anything that we thought about the game or not much of the game itself either.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, like I struggle a lot for what to title games, or what to title our videos, which kind of obviously that impacts the video's performance. So I don't know. More learning experience, more things I need to like kind of be better at. Now,
even if that, I am still surprised how poor this video did, just because Celeste does have like a cult following.
Yeah,
and maybe some stragglers would have clicked. I guess those are like the 20-something views, or the stragglers.
Yeah, no, I think like actually consistently, I think like a lot of the games I suggested are kind of bombed.
Does not play many AAA or very.
I rarely do.
I don't want to say very like Ariel doesn't play popular games because, like I said, the games that.
I was like Rabbit and Steel. Rabbit and Steel, I think, got like over 100 views.
Okay, yeah,
it was
I think like Rabbit and Steel and Faith were kind of competing for a little bit, and then but Faith kind of won out for a little bit, and then the next episode was fucking Metal Gear Solid 1, and that just
was
just good, and Rabbit Celeste. I think this was the first game that you recommended because it was the second game that you recommended, right?
Yeah.
I think this was on our second round of things, and I think me and Kenji both liked it, right? I think
generally,
it
was a higher score than Rabbit and Steel.
It was more favorable than not.
Yeah, it was more favorable than not, and I still would say I like the game.
My opinion of this game hasn't changed, but what I said has changed. I feel like
Oh, do you remember what you said? Or you want to amend?
Yeah, I did criticize the game for being very what is it called? Not iterative, but when it's too much like other things, like not generic. I forget the term. Like my mind is blanking right now. But
I feel like I also know what you want to say, but my mind is also blanking.
There's nothing going on in my mind right now.
That's why he likes this game. I felt like I was too harsh.
Is it like it wears its influence on its sleeve? Is that kind of where you're going?
Not necessarily that like it wasn't that different from other games that I played, or from other platformers. I don't think.
Yeah, okay.
And I felt like I was weighing that as a criticism too highly
to the game.
Yeah, because like I don't think it's bad to be like other things necessarily.
And I don't play platformers, so it was.
And I feel like I was just trying to fill time because like we were going off on the lore or like the story a lot, but not so much the gameplay.
Yeah.
And so like whenever like.
And also some things outside the game.
Yeah, and whatever, like I guess you or Ariel would put me on the spot. Like I really just didn't have that much more to say about it. So I was trying to find something to say. Yeah. So I feel like I do come across more harshly than I actually am on this.
Yeah. So Ariel, Celeste. I think you said this is one of your favorite games of all time.
I think
you said that for multiple things.
I said that for multiple things. I thought I said potentially.
You keep saying potentially though, but I feel like you say that to avoid accountability for the things that you say. It's like, hey, do you guys want to do this thing? And you always go with maybe.
Maybe,
Ariel on this podcast that is about giving our opinions of things never really wants to commit to any of them.
Unless it's a game that you like.
Unless it's a game that I like. And then Ariel will do the opposite of what I say.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, you said potentially, but like, where is it actually?
I don't know.
Damn.
I'd say top 20, top 10 maybe.
So you still think very highly?
Yes, I still like.
Obviously, yeah.
But I still really like the game. But
I feel like top 20 and top 10 are very different. But pick one.
It's top.
Well,
10.
When the cap
top
of
10?
Your top anything is infinite, I feel like it's pretty close together.
Yeah, it's true. But top 10. I mean, hey, it's, my hair is kind of like hers. Kind of. You see this? Look.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, but you can't wave dash.
You've never seen me wave dash.
It's true.
I'll do it right now.
He just does it so fast.
Do it.
I could do it for the clip and just fucking take a dive.
No,
but there's so much equipment here.
My computer
Like I
is
really
there.
thought about
his PS5.
my
PlayStation
PS5 is
is
there.
there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh I was like I just couldn't help but think that this is a good clip if I just fucking take a
No.
dive. But there's like
So much.
$8,000 of equipment over here, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be responsible for that. Anyway, yeah, you like this game a lot.
I do like
you
it
like
a lot.
wave dashing.
I think
You like-
mechanically, I like the game. I think as I like movement a
You're-
lot in video games. I make this joke that I would say it's a joke. I make this joke a lot that every video game should have an air dash. And
I feel like Ariel's not. He always says this. I don't
Again, it's
think
to
he's
avoid accountability
Yeah.
for his opinions.
I really like air dashing. I think Plus air dash is pretty good. I like it a lot. Yeah, and just like pure movement wise, no, yeah, I like movement, and I like quote unquote good movement. What I consider good movement is probably different from what both of you consider good movement.
Yeah.
Ariel only likes fast 2D games. Those are the only things he considered good movement.
It's true. MGS1 Kenji does not have an air dash.
You just didn't know the input.
Oh, you're right.
Do you like how our meta commentary about our MGS1 episode and the fact that we liked it being, more thought provoking and long, that was longer than
Yeah.
than the other meta commentary we're doing right now?
Uh-huh.
How like that conversation about how it was
Yeah, because
more
we're done.
interesting.
We're done.
We're-
with
we're
Celeste.
done- we're done with Celeste right
we're
now.
We're moving
And
on.
we were just talking about how MGS1 was a lot more anyway.
Yeah, because you two, I don't know. I feel like you don't have a lot to say about the gameplay of Celeste.
I have always been said that I don't care about don't care is a bit of a bit much, but like I can ignore or like it doesn't impact my enjoyment of the game too much. Now, obviously, if I fall asleep, a la God of War, that's not a good thing. But like Celeste, I take it at face value. Like the gameplay, I could say I like the way it moves. It's cool. It's whatever. But other than that, I kind of take it at face value in terms of gameplay mechanics, and I look at like the presentation of video games and like what it's trying to say and like the story of it and the writing of it. Like that's like kind of where my interests and what is my expertise lies in. I could play, I don't know, like I don't know. I don't care what I play. I don't care what I play so long as there's something narratively to talk about or things to talk about in terms of presentation and stuff. Like I'm playing Metaphor right now. I just said my favorite, my things that drew me in were like the way it looks and stuff and like that. And then the writing got to it, and I was just like, this fucking game sucks.
And then
I didn't say anything about gameplay. Like gameplay for Metaphor is not something I said. But anyway,
I
I'm
think
quite the opposite. I'm your foil.
yeah. For me, it's like
is this okay in YouTube?
I mean, this far in, I don't think they care.
Okay.
For me, it's like because I've played so many 2D platforms. Not to say that these are all the same.
Yeah.
Right. That's very dismissive.
Yes.
But it's not. It's hard to talk about a thing that's very similar to
other
other
games,
things that
yeah.
you've played before. Because like this is a very well-made platformer, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're like a speedrunner type person. Like there's a lot of things for you there, but I'm not that kind of person, and I find it hard to articulate or like make a conversation that's interesting around that's like, wow, this jump feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I think I had stuff to say about like the advanced techniques, but since it was
You'd be like talking to yourself almost.
Yeah.
Because
like
we didn't really engage or really
yeah,
do
because
any of that.
they weren't necessary. For
You
the
can bring
game.
it up and be like, "Oh yeah, that's a thing," and then me and Counter
we're
would
just
be like,
"Oh, that's
"Yeah,
cool."
Yeah, because it wasn't because that was mostly for the post game where you had to use those stuff and where it actually did teach you how to do it. Where for just a normal game, just playing it normally without like the B-sides or whatever, you never really had to interact with it.
yeah."
And like since you didn't have to, You mostly didn't, and that's fine because that's what I said to do. And like, yeah, there wasn't other things to talk about.
Also, I do remember this game. I'm pretty sure it was this episode that Ariel was the start of Ariel trash talking things that I like, and in other episodes of Thing.
I think it was because
Because-
MGS1 was such a impactful
Yeah,
game.
that Ariel was shit talking MGS.
It was. I did like. It was weird for me too because I was
Yeah.
like, "Why are you bringing up MGS?"
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I'm like,
Kenji.
because like I doubt Ariel thinks about MGS that much.
Oh my
Uh,
god!
Like I doubt Ariel thinks about
No,
MGS
no.
that much on
It's
his
empty.
own.
Don't worry, it's empty. But
So like this has to be a slight against me
Kenji,
specifically,
I have you
because there's no other way for me to
I
take
have
that,
you
right?
know. I have you know.
put it down.
That one you gave Rabbit and Steel lives rent free in my brain.
Good.
I'm still not over it.
But why is it not me? Like I feel. Oh, because I'd punch you.
Ariel fears physical retaliation.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Kenji wouldn't crash the car.
But I
on the way.
don't try to bring up Rabbit and Steel
That is
except for when
true.
you bring up shit that
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, that is true. Again, I'm sorry. I think I went too much on it.
Okay. There you
Uh,
go. That's
you know what,
Celeste.
Kenji. Out of the episode, I'll say MGS1 is good, just randomly.
We are.
Out of the episodes or out of the games? Because
No,
like yeah,
I mean, like-
I don't think anyone ever disagreed that the episode was good.
Oh, this is the start of my.
Angelo tried something different with
Oh
this
my
one.
god! There you go. This is the start of me like putting like hooks into the beginning of our episodes.
Which one was this?
Sifu.
Right.
This was Sifu, and
This was another game everyone liked.
Yeah.
this was a game.
Was
that,
this a me game?
Yeah.
This was a you game, but you kind of. I felt some frustration here because my game was gonna come up soon, and then you were like, "Hey guys, Amazon show,"
Oh yeah.
and then I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh yeah. This wasn't a wheel game.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to play Gears of War, but yeah, the Amazon show is coming out, and then you're like,
it kind of worked. I think
it
this
kind of did work.
that episode
like,
was successful.
in terms of like our normal numbers, it did kind of have
more than
average.
so more than 5.
Yep, and
Actually, no, we're averaging like around like 40 views.
Oh.
I would say.
which is I think so, and I think that's not great for something that's been going on for a year. Is it?
I've seen.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's not good in terms of like a business venture,
Yeah,
which we
yeah.
would hope to take this eventually.
Yeah,
but, I mean, in terms of like just random YouTube, I've seen people posting with like no views for like
Oof.
years. Like it'll just show up in my recommended sometimes, and I'll just be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
oh no, that's us."
Oh no, that's us.
no, yeah, we're getting 40. I wouldn't say it's not good, but it's not the worst.
Yeah. We'll get more once I start actually doing shorts like consistently.
Again, you can just tell me, and I'll just find the
You
moment.
keep
tell me.
Nothing is
Tell
stopping.
me.
Nothing is stopping you from doing it.
Yeah, you just gotta tell me. I don't do things on my own initiative.
You could. There's nothing stopping you. You keep saying that I
Just
could do
tell
it.
me to do
just
it.
do it. That's what I'm
just
saying.
Tell me to do it then.
Okay, just do it. Do it now.
Okay.
Whenever.
Okay,
You
right
just
now?
send me. You just send me things that are not right now, but like whenever there's a moment that you're like, "Hey, Angelo, that could be a clip." Just tell me. Like there's nothing stopping you.
Just if you
Like I'm not asking. I don't want you to make the short. Like just tell me the moment that you think is a clip because like.
I'm very bad at taking the initiative and things that I don't specifically like initiate.
Okay, what are we? Sifu.
Sifu,
Sifu.
it's a video game.
This episode is just us unraveling at certain points.
It's gonna end with us arguing. It's just arguing, and then we're breaking up.
Sifu.
Yeah. So speaking of me not wanting to put more roguelites, I put a roguelite.
Yeah,
Is it?
It can be like each like if you look at it like as a level per level thing, then yes, because it is
Yeah.
like each level you get your progression, like your unlocks.
yeah.
I guess,
you
but
reset.
like
I think it lacks the randomness
yeah,
of a roguelite.
You would say that like this isn't exactly like one. It's like
Yeah,
kind of a weird
I think it's like one.
twisting this formula type of way.
I think it's just mostly the repeating because you don't have to repeat, but I think it's mostly to get to be in a better position at the end of the game, you would want to repeat sections you weren't good at.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But again, like Ariel said, there's no randomness to it, and I think that's the point, right? Because you're supposed to practice and get like the best that you ever were.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a Pokemon reference.
Skill based roguelite.
I mean, I feel like that's what it is. Like, it's like you would do runs. Yeah, it is against the road, like because you would do one run and you'd be like age 60 after the first one, and then you just do it again to get a lower age. Which, by the way, is like such a great mechanic. I feel like if you really wanna, because the game isn't telling you to go do it again.
Yeah.
But like you want to do it again.
Yeah.
Because it's your life.
Yeah.
And you don't want to save all those lives. I played this game so much afterwards that I think I told you I got the under 25
Oh yeah.
achievement. Yeah, I did it. And I did the real ending where you spare everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
That's where I did the.
You could do that, or because the way I did it was, I would just retry level until I got a young age.
Yeah, no, that's how you do it.
No, like
Like you wouldn't progress.
I wouldn't
No,
progress.
same. I did
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I thought you said I thought it meant 60 by the end of the game, not like by the end of the level.
No, like by the end of the level, and then you
okay.
just do the level again before moving on, because otherwise you're going to be 60 at the start of the next level.
I didn't get.
And that's dumb.
I didn't get to 60. Like I would stop at like 40.
I mean, okay. I mean, you just stop.
It was like lower. Yeah.
For me, it was like, I mean, yeah, I'm exaggerating. I never got to 60. I don't think, unless. What was the first one? The first fight, I think I actually died, like, of old age. I think was the first half of the museum girl. You guys remember that part?
Yeah.
I think, I don't know why.
Yeah, I remember. I think I mentioned in the episode that when I initially played this game, that was probably got frustrated and.
Yeah,
the first, and I know we talked about it, but the first half of that fight was a lot harder than the second one.
Yeah.
So
I want to say, I think the way Kenji talked about like the last boss, because I didn't play through the entire level. I think if I died once or twice in the beginning, I would redo that part like from there. I didn't get to the end till I like the first one. I didn't get to the end till 20, and then I think I died once at 21, and I think I just took it and then just kept going. And that's how I was doing it until I think later on. I think you described how you're playing. I was like, oh, I should just do that.
Yeah, because like
get to just do it to get to an old age to like see everything, then try it.
Yeah, like that was my strat. Was
it also unlocks like shortcuts and shit. Which
Yeah,
I also didn't do.
Which I think is the
intended way
is to play through the level just to see everything and then memorize where the enemies are or whatever, and then
unlock shortcuts. Get it, yeah.
And then obviously it's like a rough draft, right? It's a rough draft of a run, and then you just do it again for a better age. Yeah, this was a great game. I think I also gave this a 9. Do you remember what y'all's?
I think also a 9.
Either 8 or 9.
Yeah,
I want to say 8.
I
think 8.5.
Numbers don't matter. This was a great game. You overhyped Yang.
I did have. I don't know why, but my initial playthrough, I was having a lot of trouble. I don't know, you guys got adjusted to this game a lot faster than I did initially.
Well, weren't you doing what I did at first? You kept like redoing the level, like just to get it without aging at all.
After after I first encountered Yang, yes.
Yeah, which I think it would have been a lot easier if you just took a year or like a single year or two every now and then.
I still think about the Yang fight sometimes.
It's one of my favorite boss fights in anything.
Yeah, I thought it was very good, and it was. Why are you on your phone?
I'm looking at the time.
Are we okay? Like, are you gonna be okay?
I should be fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I still think about that fight. It was hard. Obviously, it wasn't like. You didn't overhype it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I did it first try." Like, no, I didn't. But it was a kind of hard that was fun. Like,
yeah.
I died, and then, I don't know. It was like every death was like a new thing to learn. the most frustrating part about the Yang fight actually was not the Yang fight. It was the run up to Yang. I like if I could just skip the like 3 or 4 enemies leading up to his door, I would skip it always because I hated it. And that was the most frustrating part because I would get like, I'd go through it, I would kill them, go to Yang fight, but then like the more I died, the more frustrated I would get. And so like I would die once or twice, going back up to the Yang fight, and it was just which put me at a disadvantage and blah blah blah. So yeah, anyway, great fight, great game. That was the Amazon Cloud Chase episode.
Which maybe
Kinda.
half worked, maybe, who knows.
It worked a little bit. I was frustrated because it was
Like people talked about Shifu for a little bit after because of it.
Okay.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
I think it's people talked about the game because they were reminded about it.
Yeah, no, a lot of people didn't like that Amazon show that
yeah,
they were
no, it
trying
didn't.
to go after.
It didn't.
I think people like the look of the Sifu episode because it's very closely emulating
The game?
look of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Next episode was my game. I think this is gonna be. God, I'm fat.
Gears of War 2.
Look at that. I like big, large men.
Oh my god. It's true. That's where I had the very unfortunate slip of the tongue.
Oh yeah, you said something about like Dom not being human because he's Mexican or something.
he just looks so big compared to the other.
He pointed at a brown person and you said, "Are you telling me that thing's human?" That's what he said.
That's not what I
There's
said.
a very I'm gonna put it in the episode. There's a very popular X-Men panel that that is exactly what Ariel did. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Y'all talk.
You hear that?
Yeah, it's the neighbors are partying or something. I don't know.
All right.
What was I gonna say? Fuck.
That's what Ariel did. That's what Ariel did. I'm gonna put the thing.
Gears of War was.
That's Ariel to Dom. Anyway.
Yeah, it was. I got an interesting episode because I mentioned the episode. I thought I played this one.
Yeah, all right. Kenji thought he played,
I played the
Gears of War
second
1,
one.
but you played 2.
Because I was like, oh, I remember really liking this game. And I booted up. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? Like, what actually did I play? Because I know I didn't play 3. So it must have been the first. It must have been one of the first 2 because it's on the 360. And I know I didn't play Judgment either. So
Yeah, this was my game. I recommended it because Gears of War means a lot to me. Mostly 3, but I did have a phase where I played the other. I don't think I finished 2, but I finished 1 because I wanted to fit in my Gears clan. Those guys were like Gears veterans, and I had only played 3 up to that point, and I felt left out.
And
every time
he was a poser.
No, I think they knew. Yeah, no, they knew that I had only played 3. But every time they talk about all the other Gears games, and like they would kind of like they would talk like Gears boomers and be like, "Oh my God, 1 was so much better," and blah blah. And I had no context for what they were talking about, so I felt like I had to do something about it.
Now,
I felt it. I thought it was important, anyways, just because this was like after correct me if I'm wrong, but after like Gears 1 came out, it's like every third person shooter was
it was
just
a cover
that.
shooter. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's stuff to talk about. I also do like the world and the writing. I felt was very nice. I don't remember what I gave it. Did I give it a 10? I think that was a joke.
So
you gave a lot of 10s as a
I
joke.
think you gave it like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I think I did the thing where it's like I think it like as a game, I feel like it's an 8, but like personally, it's a 10. I think is what I said.
Yeah.
You have things to say. You said.
Yeah, I don't remember the number I gave it. I said before I'd probably give it 1 lower than whatever I gave it. But I don't think I brought this up in the podcast. But so as we mentioned before, Ariel finds old games very frustrating.
Okay,
it's not about Ariel.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing that up because even though this game is much newer than the games I've brought up, to me this is the one that has felt it's aged the most to me, honestly.
Oh, really? Like in what way?
Because it is so similar to shooter games
Like, nowadays, yeah.
And so now everything like third person shooters are just like a better version or like a more refined version of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
That
so
like
going
having
back-
something that's so similar, but
Like-
before these subtle changes have been made, like it felt a lot worse than I thought it was going to.
Okay.
And that is kind of like one of the reasons why I like, again, going back to why I like unique control schemes.
Yeah.
Because at least it's like, I can think of it as that game.
Yeah.
You know? As this is like, this doesn't feel like.
You felt like the regression
Yeah.
in the thing after playing so many of the refined versions
Yeah.
of what the game was.
And nowadays, like, cover shooters aren't really in nowadays.
Yeah, they're not.
Like, you see, like, Gears of War still going, like, still pretty big.
Yeah, had
franchise from
a
Microsoft.
remake recently, right?
There's going to be.
Going to be.
It was a public beta or whatever.
Yeah, and the only the most recent cover shooter that's not Gears that I've played is probably Division.
Yes. Yeah.
The Division.
Or at least
games.
that you've played a lot of.
Yeah.
I feel like I've also played a lot of third person shooters, but I feel like they were like double A, like single player campaign type stuff.
Like games have moved on from like hard cover systems like this, where it's like you are either in or out of cover, to like I guess what I refer to as a soft cover system.
Yeah, just like you find something and you just crouch
Yeah.
behind
Yeah,
it.
like sometimes there'll be like a contextual animation. Like
Yeah.
MGS5
Yes,
does that.
yes.
You run up to a wall and he'll be like in cover, but if you want to move out of cover, you just move out of cover.
Yeah, instead
Not
of just being
like a
like
button press.
yeah.
Do you remember your score?
I think I said 7 or 8.
And is that true? Like you actually enjoyed it enough?
Yes. I was gonna say, I think like hearing about how technical it can get.
For the multiplayer. At
Yes,
least.
Yeah.
I think because like the single player doesn't require it.
Yeah.
and very much like it's probably balanced around not doing it, right? So it's like not necessary. And
Yeah,
you-
There's
A lot of the
an exploit,
technical,
right?
a lot of the technical
Yeah.
stuff were like not like it, like the devs didn't really intend. For
yeah.
that type
So
of
you
stuff.
you like you wouldn't need to do it.
Like
And you
wall
wouldn't
bouncing.
do. Yeah, you wouldn't do it, and there was like no reason to. But I feel like if I had a chance to like explore it in the multiplayer, I probably would have liked it more. Because I do like technical things. I was seeing like people in the Gears of War like remake like doing like crazy shit with wall bouncing, and it's like seeing and like active reload is actually one of my
Yeah.
favorite mechanics ever, and especially for like I think in the shooter, right? I think
I saw a tweet that people were saying. I think it was during the beta or something. It was like, like Gears of War is just Tekken for shooter people.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, I like these ideas of it, right? It's just a single player.
You
Like-
never had to delve into. It's kind of the thing with Celeste, where like the advanced stuff.
The base game.
Yeah, you
it doesn't
don't-
require
yeah.
any tech.
Yeah, and I think, and at least
And I tried to do the multiplayer for the game that's out right now. That's Reloaded is the remaster that's coming out.
I think so.
Either way,
Yeah, because this is Ultimate Edition.
yeah, Ultimate Edition, but like it's dead. The multiplayer is dead.
And like, I was gonna say, at least for Celeste, like the devs, like they knew of it and certain things you can do to skip things in Celeste. This game again it wasn't necessary, so I never found the need to do it, and yeah, I just never got to explore. I think if I like legitimately had like gone into it, I probably would have liked this game more, and I probably would have given it a better score. I will say my big gripe about the gameplay, I think I just had an issue with dodging versus going into cover. It's just sometimes I would like want one or the other, and I got the other instead, just because of
It's definitely the clunkiest version of. I think, like Kenji said, like Gears of War itself just refined itself more.
Yeah, I
as
am
the
curious
series
how
went on.
much I would like the remaster or the remake more.
I don't know how much of it. Like, is it a ground up type of remake,
I'm
or
not
is it just?
sure. Like, yeah, I haven't looked into it because I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a Gears head, but
I'll figure it out, or we'll figure it out
if
once
it
it comes
is
out.
like more mechanically like the recent installments, I am curious how much more I would enjoy this game.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely want to try it with you once it comes out.
Because
Okay.
a lot of I think my score, whatever it was,
Yeah.
insert random number here. Was probably due just because of the influence of this game, not necessarily my
Actual enjoyment of the
this game.
title. Yeah.
Because not that I strongly dislike or dislike this game at all. It's just I wasn't the most excited to play this game.
And I feel, again, my thing is just like, I feel we're missing a good portion of the game without like delving into multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the next one.
Next game, I think it was Kenji.
Oh, I guess we
Oh,
should bring
let's
this up.
bring it up. Let's bring it up.
Oh, it's just a UCam.
It is just but like it does change, throughout the thing. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, we
didn't
switched.
I didn't think we would like talk about this.
We're not that long.
We'll just talk about it. Like obviously,
Why did we do this?
this was a filler.
time.
This
We
is a
did a
filler
this was the
episode.
swap.
Did you need to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's always something like that. Like either.
Yeah, just like we couldn't meet up, and then we just recorded something from home.
No, wasn't this MagFest?
Was it MacFest?
It was because we had to do this before MagFest because that was when the early completion of the thing ended. Yeah.
Yeah, it was we played the map.
We played the map.
And we failed.
And then we Easter egg, and then we didn't do it.
I think I had a Vengo in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Ariel. The reason we don't normally do Let's Plays, the three of us, is because Ariel has to bail at some point.
Yeah, Ariel
every
has to
time.
bail so
Yeah.
much. Now, I will say, I think it's a good exercise for me as an editor. I still don't really consider myself an editor, but like,
It's the most involved.
yeah, having to
Format,
switch
yeah.
between everything and then make it coherent. I don't like doing it, but like looking back, like I should be doing it just because, to get more like editing experience under my belt.
I think this is the time we had origami too, right? When we recorded
Yes,
it.
we did
I don't know
also
what
do
you're talking
origami.
I mean, what?
That'll come out at some point.
Whenever you gotta pretend.
I don't even know anymore.
I keep saying it, but I don't
It
know.
never comes up. I don't know.
At some point, I'm just gonna upload the raw footage.
There is a playthrough. Of,
We did
or a start
origami
of a playthrough
for like 2 hours or something.
I don't know how good of a video that is.
It's not,
honestly.
but it's fine.
But it's something. Like I feel like we've had worse episodes.
All right, now Kenji's game.
No, another. Kenji
Oh,
Again, let's look at the. Again, this was an episode where I didn't know what to put for the subtitle. I literally just put what Travis touchdown is literally me just because Kenji said it,
game. Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know.
Kenji, I don't know. I feel this game was like me and Kenji liking it more than
Yeah, I feel like it's the first time that's happened.
Yeah, so
Angel did not fuck with the writing at all.
did not fuck with this game at all.
He muted the audio entirely or just the dialogue?
I think it was entirely.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a mute everything situation. It was more so
Oh, you just skip cutscenes.
I skipped cutscenes, but I was listening to music and then like podcasts and stuff in the background just because like I didn't mute it. I like put it all like really low,
Okay.
and then I would have something else I would actually be listening to while trying to get through this game. I couldn't handle it. I didn't like the writing. I didn't like the presentation.
He didn't like Travis touchdown.
I don't really like Travis. The humor never really got to me. It really felt like everyone was just the worst Deadpool, and I don't even really like Deadpool that much. I believe I've said this in the episode. Yeah, it's just no, thank you. This is kind of how I feel about the writing, and I didn't feel. I felt nothing in presentation wise. I didn't feel it like draw to me or like it didn't interest me or pique my interest in any kind of way.
I like the cell shading look of it generally.
Yeah, but like if I say, I say like it's very
I think
much
like the
a
world
Japanese
is, like,
game.
dry.
No, it's like if I say it's a very much a Japanese game, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the kind of like the way Japanese creators think American things look like, and it does not hit for me as much. Like my criticism for like I would say the same thing about Dead Rising, the Capcom game. It's like what they think America looks like, or what they think
America. Their only exposure is like movies and stuff. It's like an exaggerated version of that.
Yeah, and it just doesn't hit for me, and so I don't like it. And
Yeah,
then
I was very surprised how much you didn't like the writing in this game.
it didn't hit, bro.
I think, well, I know, like, I think we do have like just different opinions
Yeah.
or like or different likes for settings and
Yeah.
tone in general.
Yeah. And I just, you know, Japanese games I think are my biggest hurdle. I think every time we talk about games, the Japanese isms about certain things. Like I remember bringing it up in Resident Evil 4 as well. Like just certain the way they portray Americans or like the way they want to make a Western kind of game.
Yeah.
Just doesn't. It never hits for me.
It never jives for you.
And then mechanically, like I feel like the Japanese games love mechanics and
Everything being processed.
yeah. So like I remember talking about like why does why does that have to be something that I'm involved in? And so like when I'm already frustrated with kind of the combat and then I have to fucking mash circle to get back up, like I didn't like that. Like I'm surprised they didn't have a breathing function in which you have to remember to hit a button to breathe. I don't know. That's like that kind of stuff to me. I don't like. And I felt like
Just give me an idea.
I feel like I feel like No More Heroes is very like it's a lot of what I don't like condensed into one into one game. So
Yeah, it's unfortunate for me at least because I was hoping to get into the other games.
yeah, I mean you can always put. I'm always gonna play it. Whatever.
I mean, 2 is very similar to this game. Like I would say 2 is worse than this game.
I'll get through it.
So I
think,
don't think that would be a very productive episode.
I mean, it kind of, we found out that our more productive episodes are just shit when we talk about because even in this game, I feel like I had a lot to say.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like in general, 2 I have less.
Oh, you have
2 is
less
the less interesting game. It would just be complaining, which I kind of want to keep away from the negativity because even I have stuff to complain about in 2.
Okay.
But unfortunately, 2, in order to get to the one that I think you would find more interesting than the
What,
other
3?
game is not 3, but Travis Strikes Again.
Oh,
But that is a
Is that off the Switch?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, so I have it on PC.
I didn't know.
Which is like heavily references the first 2 games.
yeah.
So it would be unfortunately to get to that you would have to get through the second one.
Yeah.
It would just be more of the thing you don't
I
like.
think it's fine to put games that other people would be apprehensive about.
Yeah, because it's just we can talk about it, and then maybe
Yeah.
you can
Like-
defend, certain positions and whatever.
It would just I guess my problem with it is because it is a worse one.
Yeah,
It would just be a very similar. It would be the same conversation, but again.
sure. Yeah,
I want to avoid that.
if that's I understood.
We could always just skip sequels.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the plot of these games.
Yeah.
And unfortunate catch-22.
Anyway, but you guys liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I think I liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
But I still had. I think my biggest gripe was the wait between fights. I didn't fuck with the
Like the
job
jobs.
shenanigans
Yeah.
too much.
They are slightly more fun on the Wii. I say slightly. You are doing the same thing, but you're like jerking off the controller, which is funny, I guess.
Yeah, again, that type of stuff just doesn't hit for me.
And then I think combat was fine for me. I think I would have liked it to be more, but it was fine for what it was. I liked the high lows and stuff. I felt like I was mostly mashing though. Again, like when you say like
It's a
this
very
game,
simple game.
yeah, I think you sell it more on the Wii. I think I would have enjoyed it more on the Wii.
Yeah, it's like that, a little bit more immersion on the control. It
I
makes it a lot
also-
more convincing.
I also think like certain things, like systems, just work better on the Wii. Like I remember the baseball mini game.
Yeah. Oh, that was just straight up broken.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like the way you do it is how hard you swing.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that on a controller, so you just never do a good job in that mini game because it's like you
Yeah.
just press the button and then it's like luck or something. So, like I remember looking it up and people were just like, "Yeah, you're just kind of screwed on controller because it's not you can't do the thing."
Oh yeah, I had a complaint about dark dodges felt kind of inconsistent, and I think that was also another thing. I looked it up and just people said it was just inconsistent. Yeah, overall I liked it. And see, Kenji, it's not just games you like.
Yeah, okay, well, I feel like we kind of switched positions a little bit. on my
Yeah,
board.
I just really don't fuck with stealth games. I
All
don't,
right, next game. What did we do?
my game. I forgot what it was.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh, this was the Dark Ages.
This was the
Dark
this
Ages.
was the Dark Ages.
Uh,
So we recorded Dishonored twice
Why did we do
because
Dishonored?
it was my
Angel
game.
wanted.
Oh wait, no.
Ariel really hates you.
No, I forgot Celeste came up before. Like I was first. On the
Yeah,
second.
something like that.
Yeah,
I
I was
remember.
first, so I was confused. 'Cause
So-
I thought I didn't go. Okay, no, I think it was like. Okay, I remember. I remember. I'm sorry. You don't have to look at me like that.
So we recorded this episode twice.
Yeah.
One in the hotel room of where we were staying at for MagFest, and I thought that was going to be a fun episode
It was
because
a-
we were drinking.
It was a fun
and
episode.
It was a completely different setting, and it was going to be fun, and it was a fun episode.
we were already in a good mood.
Did we explain what happened?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Do we care to explain it
And
again?
it's not that long.
It's not that long.
Yeah.
We
We were
forgot-
using a friend's MacBook,
Yeah.
and we had him do the audio check, I think. And so what was happening was it was coming through on his earbuds,
His AirPods.
his AirPods,
And he
and so he was
interpreted
like,
that as the
it was
recording
working because our voices and stuff was going through to him because we had the monitor only button checked
On OBS.
on OBS,
And it wasn't
meaning that
it didn't get saved to the video.
yeah, like meaning that our voices were being monitored by him through his AirPod, and the recording itself was not actually recording the audio. So we had everything set up correctly in terms of like getting our mic and stuff through the computer, but the actual OBS recording just never had our audio. So we spent like an hour or something. just-
I spent $60.
yeah, talking about the game, and it was again, it really sucks because it was a fun episode. We were slightly drunk, and we were in a hotel room,
I fell over, man.
and yeah, and
it got kind of chaotic.
it was a little chaotic, and God, my heart fell to my ass
When
we replayed the video and no audio was coming out. And I remember we were like, no, it's just a setting, right? It's like an audio track, like it was recording to the wrong audio track, so we had to we were coping crazy. We were coping crazy, and then now if you go back to the thing, and this is the result.
Yeah, we had to do a Discord episode. It's
Like
probably
a-
the worst one. Right?
Yeah, like out of the more recent ones, this is the worst, and it sucks because it was my game. And like it's not even like I didn't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
like we already talked about it. It's like I don't want to talk about the freaking game anymore. So yeah, what do we have to say about this game? Dishonored. I almost like at this point I don't even want to talk about it. Like I'm just Dishonored was a stealth game. It's an immersive sim. I like immersive sims. It was cool. What do you guys think?
Yeah, good. I mean, I've played. I'm familiar.
Yeah,
with the
oh, yeah,
genre.
yeah, you
It was
played.
pretty good. Good immersive sim. I thought it was too easy because of the blink mechanic.
Yeah.
This is Ariel's first immersive sim, like baby's first immersive sim for Ariel. Is that what happened?
Is that your first immersive sim?
You ever played Deus Ex?
No.
You ever played Bioshock?
Thief?
No.
Yeah,
Might
so-
have been.
Yeah, so baby's first immersive sim
Okay.
for Ariel.
I didn't play it as a stealth game though.
And immersive sim doesn't inherently.
No, I
mean
know.
stealth.
I'm just like you're saying immersive stealth game, and that's not what happened on my end.
I don't think Kenji said immersive stealth at all.
Someone said immersive stealth.
Did you?
I,
I
said,
didn't
I, was,
say it.
I was saying immersive sim.
I thought didn't you say it?
I said immersive sim. I'm fairly
You said
sure.
immersive sim and stealth as two separate
Yeah.
things.
Okay. Right. I meant like immersive sim then stealth. That's what. My bad.
So anyway, I mean, it's fine. I mean, you can. You are allowed to play like a murder hobo. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
You choose
There's
the
many
way.
ways you can
Yeah.
approach any given situation. Ariel shows the same way for every.
Hey, when you
situation.
can summon rats at will.
I mean, it's fun.
Well,
The
he
game
was
lets you
talking
do
with
it.
the powers. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something.
the game lets you do it, which is I'm glad. The reason why I'm okay with that, and I'm actually glad that Ariel did it, because obviously me and Kenji were going to go through the stealth pacifist type of run, and then Ariel was going to do the whole murder hobo, and he would have more experience with all of the powers, because I feel like stealth / pacifist because
kinda neutered.
Yeah, they kind of you use blink, you use slow time, maybe right, and then after that, nothing else. So like you just maybe use the possession if you want to get spicy.
I guess the scan too, the tech.
Oh yeah, the dark vision.
I didn't use that.
Oh, that's crazy. Anyway,
I mean, I just never found it to be that difficult in general. So,
I guess that's true. I mean, it's just make it easier, which I guess you don't want. But
it just never occurred to me that would be that useful.
I mean, it was fun. Anyway.
No, it's just like I'm already having an easy time now. So okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Good game. Next, let's go. We're gonna hit 3 hours, and I'm kind of scared of it. I know Ariel's got to go soon.
Relatively soon. Was it BOI?
Yeah.
Oh
It's right
wow.
there. BOI. What happened? I was choking.
Angelo was about to die live on stream.
Yeah.
BOI. This one was, I think, I fucked it in like the instructions.
Yeah.
You wanted us to play
I
more?
wanted to beat Mom, and I thought because after Rabbit and Steel and that whole like,
How long
you
it took us.
you overcorrected a little.
yeah, and it's like okay, I'm just gonna keep it simple and just do something that I think both you and Kenji can easily do, and
Which
it
we
was,
did.
yeah, it
Like,
was
It
easy.
was too
I
easy.
think I had like less than 4 hours,
Yeah, and then that turn didn't really.
and then I beat it and then never touched it.
Yeah,
and
there
then-
was an interesting discussion in like all the things because
Yeah.
like after a bit is like unlocking all the powers like all like a lot of the items makes like each run get fun in like broken ways.
Yeah.
But like you don't get that as much with base items.
Yeah.
We talked a bit about like the story and like the religious
Yeah.
imagery. I guess
Yeah.
it's not really.
It's not.
religious
Yeah.
game.
It's not a
Yeah.
retelling or anything, but
I remember this was like I brought up sort of my frustrations with roguelite games. Was this that I do not like RNG dependent games,
yeah.
which is interesting because I do like No More Heroes, which does have a straight up RNG mechanic.
right, but
Yeah.
like
But
you know.
I guess the difference between these two is
It's like it doesn't determine that much. It's like whether you get
because No More Heroes is also not a difficult game, right? So it's like okay, the RNG in this game just makes it from easy to easier, while this like sometimes or a lot of the times this can end a run if you just get consecutively bad things.
And like skill circumvents that up to a certain extent, but like straight up, like if you just get good items, like skill doesn't matter anymore. You could just walk forward and clear rooms and beat like that like the hardest thing up to that point, right?
Yeah.
I think it is the case in still to like even like the hardest bosses. If you just get the right items, you just win. And just later on, like you get more tools to get the right items and stuff, and like having like the knowledge, like general game knowledge, also helps you get the right items.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like when you're first starting out, you don't know what any of the items are,
and you just
so it is
pick
just
up.
RNG.
Yeah, you just pick it up.
effectively.
There's
Yeah.
like there's no decision making, nothing at first.
And yeah, unfortunately, like once you get to Mom, that kind of is how the game goes. Like there is very little decision making because it doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
To beat her. Yeah, so it's just like okay,
Yeah.
a bunch of things happened and then I won.
Yeah, and I think you as a kid you were talking about how you found this like harder
Yeah.
as a child.
Yeah, I remember like having. I don't know if I ever beat Mom as a kid when I first played like the vanilla version of this game.
I think you played the Flash version.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I never touched any of the new versions until that point.
Yeah, I brought this game up because I recently got back into it after I kept getting Binding of Isaac shorts on YouTube and I wanted to try it again.
Yeah, I also I don't know. I guess because I did play the original one. I guess some of the impact of like the fun, like sort of like the humor of this game was kind of spoiled for me.
Yeah.
And I also like my taste of humor has changed. Like I don't like gross out stuff as much. Like this is a very disgusting.
And
game.
I wouldn't say this game's like writing and humor particularly aged well.
I
Right?
mean,
It's
it
very
is-
like mid 2000s.
Yeah, mid 2000s Newgrounds humor. I think I brought it up, but I'm gonna bring it up again. That Ariel and I have Yeah, an in joke with Scorn, the video game Scorn. Ariel does not like how disgusting Scorn is, and then he makes me go play the fecal fighting video game Binding of Isaac.
It's like it's like a
Like how you describe how you feel with Scorn is how I feel about Binding of Isaac, except it's crying at me.
I don't have much to say about Binding of Isaac.
yeah. You kind of just You also
The
same as
interesting part is after we beat the game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Or-
you know, you
or
guys,
beat the game.
Yeah, you guys had a good discussion about Binding of Isaac.
Speaking about binding,
All right, next game.
I don't know.
I don't
what that
know
means.
what you're.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means.
Yeah, Metal Slug Tactics.
I got a back to back. That's crazy. I did not know what this game was going
Yeah,
into it.
none of us did, but I think we all generally enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I.
Oh yeah, you played a lot.
I
You
unlocked
played a
all the
lot of that.
characters.
How much was it? Because like some of it was the
A lot of it was because it was a.
God, look at my
KOF.
beautiful hair.
yeah. Okay.
I wish my hair just didn't grow whenever I would get that shaved.
Why not just learn to shave it yourself?
It's hard.
I'd imagine.
It is
And
hard.
And if you fuck it up, you look like an idiot.
And it's like, I don't know, my hairstylist, she has like 4 different clippers when she's doing my hair. So it's like, I imagine it's not just getting a clipper and just going fucking over my shit. So anyway,
Yeah. So Metal Slug Tactics.
Metal Slug Tactics.
I recommended this game.
Yeah, after us saying
No more
roguelites.
Ariel again trying to sabotage
He did
the
BOI,
podcast.
and then we did another Metal Slug Tactics. But to
Bro.
give him a little bit of grace, he didn't know.
As far
it was,
as
as far as we know.
yeah,
No,
He
because
didn't know.
I saw it at I think it was the Game Awards, either Game Awards
or
or
Summer Games, one of the
There's one of the
Keighley
two.
things.
Yeah.
it was one of the two. It's like, oh, I like Metal Slug. I like tactics games, and I thought that the tactics monitor would be closer to Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
And I was stupid.
And it's a roguelite thing.
Yeah, it's a roguelike strategy. I don't.
Again, I would say I like this game. I don't know what else to. I don't remember what we've said, and I don't know what
I think-
to say
I
about this
remember
game.
what I said about it. That it was
I think
a lot of my enjoyment of this game. There was like a switch that happened. 'Cause at first, I didn't really know what I was doing because I was trying to play this like XCOM because it's like my only only real reference for
Strategy.
RPGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the anti XCOM.
yeah.
So XCOM meaning that you're playing very conservatively a lot of the time, very
with a
either hiding or in cover.
very little like unnecessary risks as possible.
Yes, and this game
It's
is
like
the
when
opposite of that.
Yeah, when you have to gamble on a 70%, it's over. It's like
In XCOM, yeah.
yeah, it's like oh man, if I don't make this shot, the run's dead.
And I think that there's a certain point where I realized that a lot of this game was sort of abstracting a normal Metal Slug game in this format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I realized that, I kind of
Started to enjoy it more.
yeah, I started to enjoy it more and was having more successful runs.
Yeah, the running gun stuff was like really interesting.
Yeah,
For-
I really
for,
enjoy that
like
too.
translating it to a strategy
Yeah.
type of environment versus like a 2D shoot 'em up. I guess is
Yeah,
what that is.
I think the devs who made it, like I guess, I think they did a good job at translating that part. I think one of my complaints, and I think you said it too, is I don't know why they didn't let you shoot like above a certain like change in elevation.
Yeah, so in XCOM,
You shoot up.
yeah, you can shoot diagonal and up, like you're peeking around something.
Yeah,
This is a hard grid.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like if they're like I think it's like a certain change of elevation.
You just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it just couldn't do it, and I don't know if that was a ref.
You would always just shoot at a straight line.
Yeah, I don't know
You
if
could
that was-
never go up and.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a reference to
How
old Metal
shooting
Slug.
in Metal Slug
Yeah,
works,
because like at least with the pistol, you couldn't actually aim diagonal. It was just forward or up, and there was no diagonal action. But with the machine gun, you can kind of do it.
I think also like the tile-like nature of like the graphics. This is a 2D game abstracting a 3D environment. It can sometimes be a little unintuitive what elevation is
Yeah.
what.
I
Also,
think
you
that's-
couldn't rotate the map.
No,
Like,
okay,
you
yeah,
couldn't-
because it's a 2D game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would have to make many sprites for that to be possible.
No, it is possible. I think Triangle Strategy. It's another 2D game that had that, but it
Was
was
it
like
like-
3D environments instead of 2D
Yeah,
environments.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do
Yeah.
that because this is all pixel art.
Yeah.
Anyway, this was, I think, the best rated horror game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I did enjoy this game. I think I played it more than everyone else.
Yeah,
you did,
definitely.
which surprised me actually. I think I got busy with something else, and I just
The
did
best
my bare
rated
minimum.
Oriole game is a game that he had no idea what it was going to be about.
Also, like, I
Was
think,
Hi-Fi Rush worse? Did y'all?
I don't count that because me and Kenji had already played it.
yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah, that's
so
true.
that was only new for you.
Yeah.
I think like part of the reason I like this game more than the other roguelites that you suggested was the runs felt shorter. Like
Really?
each map was
Oh, 'cause you only had to do
especially early
3.
on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is like a couple, like maybe 5 turns,
Yeah.
and then it's done.
You know what? Yeah, I do appreciate
felt-
that.
Like to compare to Rabbit and Steel, I'm not gonna keep bringing this up.
it was like a marathon to get
it
back to
felt-
where you were.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
felt very punishing to play catch up
Yeah. And I think the gameplay was just a lot more fun. So you didn't mind.
for me. Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't mind.
And I think also
doing it again.
you might have. I think the resources you get each run to upgrade your next run was probably more impactful than Rabbit and Steel.
Yeah,
Rabbit
it
Steel,
didn't feel like a total loss when you had to
Yeah,
start
because
over.
Rabbit Steel, you just unlocked more things to upgrade, or no more things that can pop up in the loot table, and that was it. You didn't really.
Yeah, but I wasn't really fucking with any of it to begin with.
Yeah. At least in this one, you you can change. Don't do that. I know.
Are we gonna move on?
Let's move on.
I'm. What are we on right now? That's episode 12. Are we gonna talk about?
It's the same thing.
We did another COD.
We did another
we
con.
won
We
that
also didn't finish that,
Wait,
did
we
we?
did?
No, we
I
did
thought-
because look.
Oh no, we did do
Yeah,
that. Okay.
So
And then we did another not wheel episode.
in the oh god, I'm wearing something very similar.
Yeah, actually, we recorded this just earlier today.
Yeah, ignore Kenji's hair. Somehow it grew, and then
There's a wig. I'm wearing extensions.
Now, I feel
extensions for like an inch.
Yeah.
like 2 inches.
Male balding is a real problem. It's
In
not
the
nice to me.
in the interest of time, because I know Ariel's got to go soon. and
I'm fine.
You
for, like,
sure?
the next, for next hour. I think just
Okay.
don't.
I am slightly worried that we're gonna be a little bit over an hour, but
don't
let's
worry
try
too
to
much.
condense the things that we're gonna say. Can we move? Because I'm wearing
I
the same
don't-
shirt and I'm wearing the same watch. It's just, okay,
Oh, look at
so,
this guy has more than one watch.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I have a watch box, but I think I wear like the
And
same
'cause
3 watches.
I don't want to limit
everything.
discussion, but yeah, I feel
We should be a little bit more concise about the things we want to say.
I feel like for Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't know if that's like the thing changed the most, but I feel like after because this was like right after
Launch.
right after launch where we
I
did
think
it.
I titled it "Monster Hunter Boomers Complain About Monster Hunter," which
Yeah.
I felt I complained about it.
I don't know.
Do you remember complaining about it so
I
much?
was the mildest one.
Yeah,
in this
and then
one, 'cause
Ariel-
I never held,
I was
held that
complaining.
high of an
I
opinion
was
of Monster Hunter.
complaining about it, but I think I
You,
was
you were
nicer.
glazing. You were glazing a little bit.
I was a little bit. I think
when
I
I was not nice to it.
no, you were not.
Do I think it's? Do I think differently about it? No.
I think it's just more time to let it stew. I think
I think I look at it a little bit more favorably, but I don't think I take back anything I said.
No, me neither. But
Also, this wasn't a wheel game. This was
Yeah,
'cause we were all just
gonna
playing it.
it.
Yeah, we were all just playing it.
We're all Monster Hunter fans. I think
Arkfeld sucks. Nata sucks.
not to dust suck. I think Arkfeld as a monster
Sucks.
is fine for me. I think I hate it narratively. I don't really fuck with it too much.
I don't like any of the narratives of these games anyway.
That's true.
So,
But the fact that
I don't.
The fact that they tried
yeah, that's
sucks.
Not that they tried. It's like the way they tried.
yeah the way they
I
did
guess.
it.
Because
But-
it's like it's more. it takes cues from other narrative focused games, like modern narrative focused
Yeah.
games, having more walk and talk. Is this the? This is the only other Monster Hunter game Walk and Talk, right?
Yeah,
Aside from World.
Yeah, but I feel like
Yeah.
World didn't have that too much.
Yeah, this had a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, it's like
And
it was required.
It wasn't well telegraphed when that would happen. So I feel like sometimes,
You get
I would-
locked into a walk
yeah,
and talk.
I would just be doing and then like it starts happening. It's just like, oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, bro. I don't like World. I think it had forced like it wasn't any hub thing. Like there wasn't a hub quest to
Yeah, there's
circumvent
just
the story.
the main quest. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt World did it a lot better.
World did it way better. Yeah.
Like way better. Because I think I still prefer like just giving the option to have hub quests so you can skip it and just having story quests skip you to the equivalent thing in hub quests.
Mm-hmm.
But like the way World does it, just way better. I think just having cutscenes in the camp and like just having presented the story that way and having like some things in the actual map, but like you just I don't know, it's just done way better.
and Capcom still hasn't figured out how to do main story quests in multiplayer.
Yeah,
Because
They
that
reverted.
was
It got
yeah,
worse.
it was better in like Rise, right? I remember
Rise and World.
Rise and World, and then they got dumb in Wilds.
and I know I did say I think I didn't say it like in the podcast or probably I think in World I was complaining a lot about like the areas going away, and how I disliked like non-section places. My main complaint was that that like you stop blowing the mic.
You don't have to look at me.
I think I was like complaining to complain, saying that like some certain areas just felt less impactful as like places to fight in, just because like design wasn't as concise.
Yeah.
I think I was complaining too much about that in World. It was definitely the case in Wild. Like that is my least favorite change because of how more open it wants to be and how like it has to connect to the other areas. There's like what 3 places to fight monsters in each area. I feel. But
Yeah.
there was like so much.
It was like too
empty space.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint, I still hold this opinion that I feel like this game should have been more bolder with its changes to the Monster
Like they
Hunter
should have really
franchise.
leaned in.
Yeah,
to
because
it.
they have all these camps and stuff, and I'm like, I never build a pop-up
No,
camp.
never.
There is no reason really. Like you
Yeah.
save a little bit of time if you start at the pop-up camp, I guess.
Yeah, but the sacred with the auto travel and it's like
Yeah, I'm just.
cares?
And like also like they had like the whole cooking system at the pop-up camps. And I'm like,
oh god,
this
don't get
doesn't
me started on the food.
this doesn't really change the game, because you can just ignore
Yeah.
this, right? And like I'm just like, why is this here? And I would have wished that this was like more involved like that. Like maybe you couldn't go back to the hub all the time.
Yeah.
and you would have to just straight
Yeah.
up start quests from these pop-up camps.
And another thing, you brought up secrets, right? Because World and Rise like had bigger maps, not bigger, not as big as this, right? But had bigger maps compared to the older games, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like it was very so well designed, right?
Yeah, so well designed.
That you could like just know where everything is, and you could just like
They were more unique, like in terms of
Yeah.
like I feel like there was still that zones,
yeah.
like for like ideology,
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
crafting the connected, and it was just the same thing as zones and its uniqueness, but it was connected.
Yeah.
right. There was no loading screens.
Like I think World had it like I think Rise kind of
Went back towards like more
Yeah.
traditional.
yeah, and then World had still like these bigger, more complex areas.
Yeah.
It was still traversable, right?
Yeah.
I felt the Surskit autopilot was like
Okay, again, he did the thing
what I did.
where it's sacred, but then he
Yeah.
said Surskit, and then
I
Sacred!
really doesn't like this game.
he just doesn't like words.
I don't like words.
Monster
The
Hunter
I feel like Sacred Autopilot was like necessary. I could not. Be,
But, well, I feel like it was also to its detriment because they were like, oh, we have this autopilot. We don't really have to focus too much on like making the environment look as unique or whatever. Because it's like you would just never look at it.
Yeah, that is a problem. I do have a slightly different problem with
Okay.
the sacred auto homing. The homing
Yeah,
secret
the homing sacred.
is I mentioned before that it's like a very I guess not unimmersive to the world, because I'm sure there's an in-universe explanation as to why you can do this.
Yeah.
But like the experience I want out of a monster hunting game
It's like tracking and
is
stuff.
tracking, and having a maybe not as easily navigatable map could be part of challenge or something like that.
Yeah.
But the Sacred just going
Knows
to the
where
thing
to go. Knows where to go.
destroys any potential. Because I think there are still paintballs in this game, right? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
there's no reason.
So it's like why
you used it as on a high rank quest.
like
for some
why
reason.
make this
once?
large world that I can get lost in and lose track of a monster visually?
Like
If you're just gonna completely ignore that by just having the thing go to it.
in Worlds there was the scout flies, but like in Worlds, like I feel like you had to find it first.
Yeah.
Right. You had to find the monster first before it automatically tracked, and there was no mount to like automatically take you to
Yeah.
it. You had to actually do it. So anyway, I don't know. There was just a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of regression. I feel in Wilds and not as
Maybe
good.
at some point it was gonna commit to some of these changes more.
But
I
they
will
kinda-
say,
oh,
like
okay.
you're saying, Monster Hunter. You want it to be more about monster hunting. I really just like the arcadiness, and I really want them to go back to that instead.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I know we talk about this a lot. That you want to be like more like the old ones.
Yeah.
And the reason I want to be more different is because they do alternate the styles, right? Like that seems to be like what they're going to do
Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
I think
So I feel like if we just had everyone, like each one, be one or the other, like one that's more like the older ones and then one that keeps changing. I think both can exist.
There's
like
space
that.
for-
Yeah.
yeah,
for-
and I think I agree with that. I think just ultimately, I'm just gonna prefer the Generations and the Rise games more than the Worlds games. I think they should. Though, if they're gonna go do it again, they should be better and do it like World again.
I don't like Wilds. I think I feel so offended about Wilds because I'm supposed to like Wilds more than Rise, but it didn't happen.
See that. All that being said,
What?
this is the only one I can do a raging demon in.
That is true.
So this is immediately the best Monster Hunter. Those are the rules. I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Kenji has the last word. Let's go next one. Next video.
So I guess I would say my opinion of the game has changed,
changed.
in between the episodes
Because
coming out.
Akuma
and
came out,
Because
so-
Akuma came out and it actually has his moveset.
I'm hopeful for G rank. I do hope they address some of the complaints I have.
Kind of same. I think we said it. Like G rank has got to
Yeah.
fix the game.
Still think this game is probably game of the year for me. Still,
Was that this year? I thought.
yeah, it was like
Oh god.
it was like February. It was like early this year.
Oh
Remember?
god. Time.
I mean, we could look at the times. I think Oriole's right, but
Oh my god.
oh my god.
It was March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't. Yeah, I'm still not changing. Death Stranding still my game.
Anyway.
But yeah, this feels like it was forever ago.
It does feel like it was forever ago. Next.
Avowed,
Oh yeah.
bro. 13 views.
Why did this bomb so hard?
Because the hype for this game.
Oh yeah,
bombed
we were
pretty
just
hard.
late. We were just kind
We're
of
just
late.
late, and then also like a lot of people, they didn't have that much retention
yeah.
for whatever reason. I don't think that like we both like this game.
We both like this game.
I didn't.
Or didn't finish it. Or hates this game.
Or they finished
I
it
liked
because
it more.
we forced them
I
to
like-
play it a little bit because this was like a forced game because me and Kenji were already playing it.
You
So-
both were playing it a lot.
Yeah, and then we forced Ariel to do
because
it.
it was such a long game. You gave me you didn't have to complete it.
Yeah, just play.
Ariel did play less than I thought you would.
Ariel did play less than.
Yeah,
What?
you were like at still the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think that was on me.
You didn't get to
busy
the
with something
secondary.
else, and I kind of just took it as
A free pass.
a chance
Yeah,
to.
Ariel was more like a witness to the podcast than a
I barely talked, man.
I mean, it's fine that this was a lower viewed thing because it was as a
Yeah.
podcast episode. Maybe it wasn't that great.
yeah, I think I would. I think I try to avoid doing that if we ever do something like.
I
This was
think,
our first experiment of going into longer video games.
Yeah, which kind of maybe a little failed, but we'll speak about how we approach these games a little bit later.
Well, yeah, because this was before Monster Hunter, but then we were already playing Monster, and something else caused it to push it back.
No, me, because I said Monster Hunter, like,
want-
there was no point in delaying Monster Hunter because it was still in its, like, hype
phase, yeah.
phase. And delaying it longer for Avowed, which already died at that point, it was like, it's just dumb. So, yeah. Avowed. What to say about it? I feel like this was like a.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like Obsidian took lessons from Outer Worlds,
Yes.
which you didn't like, and I liked it enough that I finished it. But it's kind of a game. You never played it,
I played
which is. Oh, you did you?
Worlds, yes.
Outer Worlds?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
I confuse Outer Worlds and Outer Wilds sometimes.
Yeah,
Very
so-
different games.
They have Outer and a W. You should know this by now.
But I will say, I don't know if I'll ever go back and play Avowed. I feel like I got what I wanted out of it.
Telling you to bite ultimate.
It does. For whatever
I
reason,
think
it
you just
just.
get like an armor or some shit. What does it even give you?
I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's fucking. I don't know.
I never thought I'd see the day where I would like the Obsidian fantasy thing over the Obsidian
Sci-fi,
thing.
yeah. Outer Worlds just it was like I feel like they were experimenting a little bit, and then
Yeah,
some of their
a lot of it just I did not like the
writing,
yeah,
and then the like overly
very in your face humor.
yeah
it's not really my thing.
capitalism and all that, which I get. Like I think strangely enough the tone is probably the weakest thing about Outer Worlds for me. Like the writing itself, actually no, the writing kind of sucked, but it is what it is. That's Avowed.
I like the gameplay. I didn't actually. I skipped all the dialogue at a certain point.
We're really giving this narrative driven RPG experience the greatest chance by ignoring the narrative.
I liked the gameplay from what I had of it. I think
That's also kind of what drew us in a little bit, because I think you and I both tried it just as like, because it's an Obsidian RPG or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think you and we both said the same thing, like on calls, like we're enjoying it a lot more than we thought. Like I thought I would kind of start playing the game and then drop it at some point.
Yeah,
But then-
same thing. Like I thought it was gonna be like another Outer Worlds situation.
Yeah.
I think my big I don't know. It didn't go too hard in either direction for like the mechanically playing it and as well as like the
My ass is hurting.
RPG part of it. We should probably we should. I'm getting tired
So
of sitting.
close. We're so close.
Yeah.
We're so close though. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Let's go. Avowed. A solid 7 out of 10 game.
Yeah, like we gave it all.
yeah.
We have to talk about it.
Black.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. What do we say about this game?
Yeah,
Stairs.
about me not wanting to do sequels so close to each other. Here is a sequel.
Here's the sequel.
Here is a sequel.
Here's a sequel.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on putting this, but then they decided to shadow drop a remake of 2.
Yes.
Close to each other. Kenji, this is like 10 episodes apart.
Yeah, that's not number wise.
No, not 10.
More
This
than
is not
that.
10.
More
This is
than
more
that.
than that.
Yeah, more than that.
I think this is like 15
it's still
or something.
like I feel like if the point of this podcast is to get each other to play games we wouldn't normally play, playing another thing of the same genre, it feels very redundant.
Which I think sequels are fine. Like I think because I literally I wanted to do Dishonored 1 and 2 literally at the same like thing, but it just didn't happen. And I think it's just good because it gives you time to, or it gives you like a contrasting point, right? Like what happened, what changed, do you like it better, stuff like that. For Ninja Gaiden 2 Black specifically, I like it more than 1.
Don't remember
Sigma
if I
1.
said I liked it more than Sigma. I think
you said you did.
yeah,
Because it was a little bit closer to
Vanilla 2.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
They're gonna make us play Vanilla 2 when it comes to the Xbox.
no.
thing.
yes. No, not as a podcast episode, but
just
yeah.
What the fuck? You
I'll
just
just make you play it,
hold
yeah.
the gun to our head.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Ryu show up and press.
I can tell he's struggling sitting down because of the
Oh
way
my
he's
God.
moving.
No,
Like, I think-
no, I popped a thing.
Oh, did
here,
you?
And I can't get it back.
Oh god.
Anyways, Ninja Gaiden 2. Yeah, I liked it more. I think.
Did I give it an 8? I feel like I gave it an 8.
I think I also gave it an 8. I think it solved some. You're saying like latency wise how it got worse. But I think
Yeah.
some things. I don't know if it was like it might have been that I just ended up getting used to 1, but I still like the frustration of the controls was just still fresh on my mind. Where at 2 it just didn't feel like that anymore.
Yeah,
Might have been
2
the case.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
I
know.
had the opposite problem. Yeah, where I felt 2. I felt more frustration in controls compared to 1, but I'm able to look past it overall because I overall enjoy the combat systems more
Yeah,
into.
I think two. I think playing one just geared me to like just be ready for two, and I just none of the
Yeah.
things I didn't feel the way I felt from starting one into playing two. Fish are still here.
So much of this video is just reiterating whatever the fuck we're
Yeah.
saying. But maybe this is a good, maybe we get people who don't watch our stuff, and then
This is at the tail end. People clicked off at this point.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I feel like even in the beginning, we were kind of reiterating what we were saying.
We're doing a little bit better.
All right. Well,
We were doing a little bit better, but I feel we're dying.
we're getting tired.
We're dying. Oh, but like, oh boy, it's so hard to sit down and talk.
Yeah,
Oh.
my opinion of this game remains unchanged.
This game, it's
a video game.
I like it better than one.
Yeah, it's almost like we said that
It was easier.
before. Oh, I got it.
Okay, yeah, let's continue.
What's next?
Dishonored
Speaking
2.
about sequels.
Yeah, it's another sequel.
Would you believe me if I said I like this game better than one?
Yeah, I think I like it better than one.
I think you said that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we were talking about how much.
Oh, yeah.
I said,
Because I think you put one to get to two, right? Was
yeah,
that
I
correct?
put one to
Yeah.
get to two because I thought about doing two first because I like two first, but I was like, fuck it, let's play one first and then two, and then what else? I remember forcing you guys to play as Emily.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I was gonna recall it because I think I would just use rap more.
Yeah, and then the other choice was powers or no powers, which I let you guys decide. Which I knew Kenji was going to go the no powers route.
How could you tell?
Oh boy, I don't know.
That didn't really affect much, right? In like terms
In terms of narrative, yeah, I think it was
Gameplay
pretty
is
much
very
the same.
different.
Yeah,
Experience as well,
gameplay
which is
was
good.
different.
I feel like this, it's still an immersive sim. I feel like this did a better job of being an immersive sim.
I think because you didn't have powers.
Yeah.
I think that was for you. I think for the powers, it was just more of one,
Okay.
but different powers. That's really all it
I
was.
forget, you got things for getting the runes still, right?
Money,
Money,
Yeah,
right?
which
so
wasn't
not
that
much.
impactful.
Yeah, I got ammo,
impactful.
that's nice.
Yeah, he got ammo that he could afford more. And then, but yeah, I guess you played a more traditional stealth / immersive sim game.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the powers.
And I committed to completely non-lethaling this time.
Yeah.
I
So
shot a lot of people.
yeah, a lot of it was just the way we played, kind of the same as one. I think. Obviously, I think you liked it more than one just because of that, no powers thing.
Yeah, forcing me to engage with some of the other mechanics.
Systems, yeah. So, yeah, again, a reiteration of the episode. But it's a distillation of whatever we're doing. But I feel like that was partly the thing of this episode, like the point of this episode. I think, yeah, unless there's anything else you'd like to talk about. What is this? Trepang 2.
Yeah, that was your game.
That was an Angelo game.
Oh, it was a my game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did this because I wanted to play a game that we didn't have to think about too much.
And you're right.
Just play game and shoot. Also, like, there is that like fear connection. So
Yeah.
there's something to talk about there. What
never
else?
played Fear.
What can we talk about?
I like.
Angelo fucked up because he did the DLC
Oh,
and
right.
we did not.
So I had all the DLC and I swore it was just a sword. I swore it was just it was a $15 sword. Turns out there's like
two more missions.
two
in
more
MSQ.
missions, two more mains missions, and I think there's like one more side mission. And then you had the revolver, a sword, and I think a grenade or something. Like there was some changes.
I would have liked to try the revolver.
Oops.
That was pretty funny.
But other than that, you guys like the game.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all enjoyed the game.
It was a good game, and I know, like me and Kenji, we played it,
Yeah.
but you never finished.
I played the
so-
demo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
I owned the game. I just never.
yeah.
played it.
I knew of the demo. You were talking about it.
yeah. So like, I kind of also put it as sometimes I use this as just like, okay, there's a game that like maybe one or two of us has been meaning to play, so let's just play it, kind of thing. And I think that's because I remember I kind of pushed Ariel to Hi-Fi Rush because it was a game that he says he's been meaning to play.
Yeah.
So he played it. Good game.
Trepang 2. I like the movement. I like the shooting.
We're at 3 hours. Let's continue. I know, like, this again.
Summer Games Fest.
My favorite video game, which is
So
weird. This is our first time doing a live reaction to something.
yeah, I kind of like doing this.
Yeah, I
I
think.
think we should do it. Yeah, I think.
oh yeah, our camera's like the exact same position as it.
Oh my
That's
god,
very
that's
funny.
so we're reacting to it right now. Anyway, yeah, there's no point. Sorry. So that's Jeff Keighley,
I would like to
friend
do
of the podcast.
yeah.
He's actually off.
Hey,
camera,
hey,
off camera
man,
right now.
he's emailed me.
Oh, that is true. That is
He's emailed
technically
me.
true.
I have
yes.
I have emails from Jack Keighley at TGS Awards or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah, we should do this again. I think for the Game
a
Awards.
big announcement
yeah.
stuff.
January.
Like, yeah, we should do that. It's fun. I guess less to talk about video games, but like that kind of style. Again, we're kind of finding our footing when it comes to our
formats.
different formats of our content, stuff like that. And obviously, we want to make sure video games is the center of the things that we're doing because we're nerds with no lives.
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
I'm not.
I also don't know how to read.
I am a nerd. I don't have one life. I don't need to get a life. I have many lives. Okay, let's move on.
I don't want to dwell on that.
All right.
Hi-Fi Rush.
oh,
This
God.
one also bombed.
Hi-Fi Rush.
8 views.
What the fuck was that?
No, because I was doing the. I did.
He hate himself.
No, you can't say that. Then I don't know how much of that was.
They like turn itself.
Oh,
like
also I
fucking
think
Mandela
so.
Channel,
I don't think you guys saw the title I put, in which I thought may probably have killed the algorithm. I put like a rhythm game even white people can play.
What the fuck? Was that even a quote?
No.
No. No.
Oh Jesus!
So I might have to take some responsibility about this game bombing or this video bombing
No,
because
he bombed the video game.
yeah,
He
so
caused the studio to dissolve.
Yeah.
and yeah, that was again. We're figuring stuff out. Okay, I still don't like my biggest I think thing that I need to get over is like learning how to title videos.
We've been figuring stuff out for 10 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just-
Yeah, good
we
game.
got through all the hardware
Yeah.
stuff, and now we have to actually play the algorithm game. It's a fucking rat race content creation.
Ugh, it's awful.
Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. We all like the game.
Oriole's that's the only
Ariel's the only
first-time
one.
player for that.
Yeah, first time player,
Yeah.
but
That was your first completion.
first completion
Yeah.
for me.
I think I also said another potential favorite. I think yes, I did
You
say
did
it.
say that,
I think
yeah.
I would have said more concretely if it went like harder in one or the other directions.
Yeah.
I still think that.
I'm doing a thing. I'm singing because Hi-Fi Rush is.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what was I wanted to say
that's
something.
singing.
Oh right, yeah, that's singing. I remember being. I said I was sad that the studio is like in limbo, wherever.
Yeah,
it's at
died
right
and
now.
undied, and now
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
it might die again.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that news. But
hopefully more games come out. So that's the last episode that we have out.
yeah. What are you talking about? We have MGS2.
You're right, but as
I-
of recording, MGS2 is not uploaded.
The
so oops.
MGS2 has
But
disappeared
it's gonna
today,
be out
I
during
don't have-
this when this comes
Yeah.
out.
Pretend we clicked on the video for MGS2.
Yeah, MGS2,
It had a billion views.
It doesn't matter anyways because we've only been showing. We don't show the game. We just show us in this situation.
Oh, yeah, that's-
I could just insert a clip.
Take a
just-
screenshot
No.
of this and then put
No.
put us in the corner.
I'm probably wearing the same fucking.
No,
Yeah,
you're not because you're wearing
no,
like
I
a
was
blue
wearing the
shirt.
MGS2
It was like a
shirt
blue
at the
shirt.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, MGS2.
That was like-
let's talk
we
about
had a lot less
we already talked about MGS2
When MGS1 earlier,
when we were talking
yeah.
about MGS1 about like it wasn't we didn't talk about it as much. Again, we really peaked as a podcast in MGS1 just in terms of viewership and then our discussion and blah blah blah.
And I think I felt bad for constantly shitting on MGS1 just because it was Kenji.
And MGS2, just like we didn't. I feel like a lot of it was just like I liked it better than one.
But
I
you
liked it
didn't,
better
though.
than one.
You said you liked it, but you give it a worse score.
I gave it a worse score because again, I told you.
Yeah,
we said it before that the things I was wowed by was no longer the things I'm wowed by, and so I'm able to see through the cracks of what I didn't like. So that's why.
No, I think I didn't bring up. I think I like the tanker. It's just in terms of level design, a lot less than Shadow Moses.
Well, I think that was the point, wasn't it? Like, it
The
was just-
tanker. I mean, it's like just an intro.
yeah, like I don't
Not
think
the tanker. I'm sorry, the big shell.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that was the point.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just like it was just kind of more boring compared to Shadow Moses.
Yeah, they wanted to be the anti-Metal Gear.
I see.
Solidus was right.
Ow!
Solidus was right. All right, let's go.
Why did you make that hand motion? Oh God.
Oh God, what? That was what are we? No, okay, hold on. We're gonna spin the wheel, but we're not gonna talk about it too much because I wanted to close out the video.
Yeah,
so let's just spin the wheel. This is kind of the thing. We're gonna play it, and then the next recording is gonna be a time where we should decide because I think we all have stuff going on. As me and Kenji do.
Yeah.
So let's just spin the wheel. Let's just go. Let's go. Pray.
I kind of hope it's Prey, to be honest.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. This is
okay.
not what I wanted.
How long is this game, Art?
Huh?
How long is this game?
I think 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
Any stipulations? Hurry up.
Just play through it to an ending.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
All right, go back to. We're playing Lisa at some point.
11 hours.
All right. Do you have any final thoughts about our progress as a
I
content creator?
wanted to again say that I'm very proud of us for getting to 20.
Very proud of you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Angela's been doing a lot of the work.
Yeah, actually.
Like a majority of the work.
Well, thank you, because I have time to do it. I'm not really doing anything else other than work and going home. And I wanted to, we're small, so it's hard to, because it's hard to be like, oh, I'm going to talk to an audience, because it almost feels like there's almost nobody, even though we get like 40 views sometimes, and
Like a comment
Metal
every
Gear,
now and then.
yeah, comment every now and then that may or may not be a bot. Oops, sorry, I don't know if you're real.
In the comments, let me know if you're real.
Write a quote from this episode if you are not a bot.
Yes, please. I don't know. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this because this is gonna be like a 3-hour long video. But I do want to say, like, as a smaller creators, it's always exciting whenever we get more than 10 views, because
Or like any interaction.
and it's always like even if it's like something about we suck or whatever, it's exciting, right? Because we don't usually
called something.
we got called like somebody told us that we belong on some sort of list.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I think
That
I
was
remember
very early on.
That was very early on. Now, thankfully, we haven't gotten any of that, but like I still like those comments because it's like, hey, look, somebody's watching our stuff, and especially for something like a long form like podcast episode of like 3 idiots who have no real authority to talk about games and rate them or whatever. It's fun, and I'm very thankful even to that one guy who insulted us.
Comments are value more in the algorithm.
That's true. I mean, even just not even speaking algorithmically and for our advantage or whatever, I appreciate it because it's, I don't know. I'm just very thankful for any kind of view, for anyone who sees our stupid thumbnails that I cobbled together of just a screenshot of us and a random image of the game, and anybody who thinks, oh, that looks interesting, clicks it. Genuinely, thank you. It's 20 episodes in a year, I feel like, or less than a year. Maybe we're a little slow, but obviously we have to kind of go through. We have our own schedules and stuff, and whatever. But I am proud of the progress we've made. I want to thank you guys because obviously this isn't like a one-person thing. I think you guys are give a lot of valuable feedback in the games that we play. 20 episodes in. I'm very happy with the progress we've made in terms of just us learning, right? And I think that's the biggest thing right now as content creators. We are kind of learning how to navigate
The YouTube
space. And I think we are at a point where we have our formula, regardless of how chaotic it is. We kind of have it down pat, or at least, we're familiar with it. And now, I'm hoping, and this is kind of towards me a little bit, like this next year to just learn how to play the content creation game a little bit more, just in terms of like utilizing the algorithm and stuff like that.
Yeah, like,
And then social media, obviously, that's a
social
thing.
media, like thumbnails, like pretty big.
Yeah, and that's why I am thankful for every view that we get, because it's kind of low effort still. Like, we're still kind of in our infancy. Maybe we're slow learners, whatever. But people are still like, there are still people clicking our stuff, and it's like, well, thank you. Like, I don't know what is making like a bunch of like us appealing for you, at least enough for you to click on the video and watch for a few minutes. I'm still very thankful for that. But yeah, like the next year, that's kind of the goal I have, is to just play the rat race that is content creation. I think
Play it enough to where we don't have to play it anymore.
yes, that I think out of everybody, and I think that's why I kind of put more effort into it, is like I'm gonna peel the curtains back a little bit. I think I have a more vested interest in making this podcast work as much as possible, mainly because I'm just, gonna put it out there. I did not finish high school. I have a job and I pay bills, and that's fine. But these guys, they have a future, and I kind of don't. And if this podcast fails, I'm still gonna try content creation, right? So this is so that's why I don't mind kind of taking on the effort and the work to putting out our stuff. And so again, that's my interest in making sure this works. It really goes into my thankfulness. Again, I'm going to reiterate, thank you for watching. This is 20 episodes in. I'm rambling. It's been 3 hours. My butt hurts.
Yeah. We should probably stand up.
We should probably stand up. And yeah, you guys have anything you want to say?
So if let's say we do like a Randy one-off video, right? And it's like very popular. Do we pivot?
I mean,
Like if a reaction video were to pop off?
I guess the reaction, or like any other thing that just...
No, I don't think so. Because I think I like doing this podcast a little too
I
much.
do like this format. We should. Yeah,
I think-
we could
I
probably
think-
find a way to make it better. But
Yeah, I think pivot in a way that like maybe we could do more of that thing, but like
not as a substitution for.
I think
Yeah,
I think the podcast,
Like,
even without the algorithm and the views and the statistics and the analytics, just personally, this podcast has a lot of value.
Yeah.
Just as us,
Yeah, no,
as friends,
same.
as a gamer.
yeah. No, I've seen like there's like just channels like dedicated to something else completely before.
Yeah.
And one video pops off, and then it just becomes that type of content.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons going into it for Hype Cancel and why we have like now installing is like a separate thing is that because as Hype Cancel, as a coalition, we could do other stuff. But like now installing is its own thing that I think we should grow and whatever.
All right. So I'm going to rent the Madison Square Garden, and we're going to have a live episode.
Yeah.
Buy tickets at...
Episode 20. This is a bit of a milestone. I feel like this would be a little bit more appropriate after a year, but we hit 21st.
Don't worry.
I don't know. It's okay.
We have
We'll
an
do.
idea for a
We're
year.
gonna run over Ariel in a year for the anniversary episode.
And then I'm going to jump the car.
So he's gonna do an ISO speed.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump. We're actually
gonna-
doing a
he's
Ford
gonna
Bronco. We're not gonna do a.
I was gonna
what was
see
it,
how
Ferrari?
good his air dashes are IRL.
Yeah.
I know
So,
how to.
this episode 20. Thank you, installers, for watching our videos.
If anyone actually makes
If
it
anyone
this far,
actually
please
makes it
say
this
I
far,
made it this far.
please say I made it this far.
Verbatim, I
I
made it
made it this far. If anyone,
And then stop right here. Then